Anali Patel.
Okay, yeah,
Anali Patel.
So I'll do the view participant, right?
Yes, you have to go in the view participant.
Okay.
And then scroll down and you'll get the scoring option there.
Right.
Once you click score, on the right hand side, a panel will open with the scoreboards with all the 5 criteria and a remark and submit button.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, few last tips before moving ahead in the competition. So the competition open for all languages. They can use Hindi, English, or a mix of both while they're presenting. We consider them equal. We have given students the choice. Students are from age group of 13 to 21. And this is the first ever time they have been introduced to the startup ecosystem and the startup ideology. So I request all the judges to be humble and listen to them. They are not seasoned entrepreneurs, nor they have ever heard about such a concept. So please be humble in marking and scoring them. They will be looking forward to that. And also at the same time, feel free to give feedbacks that would help them take this idea forward. The exercise of today's jury is to find 3 top scorers out of 10 whom we will be awarding a prize money of 1 lakh rupees that will be utilized by them to make a prototype. So ideation and the competition is based completely on idea only and presentation. There will be a little gap in their understanding and practicality, but that is where you all come in and we are there to help them out. I think if we are ready, we can go ahead for the first pitch. It's 9:05. Jigar, you let us know.
Just a minute.
I have a question. May I ask?
Please, sir, I wanted you to ask. Yeah, please.
Okay. Do we get an opportunity to discuss amongst us as jury members to kind of evaluate an individual or an idea before we actually put in the score?
Yes, we can do that. So because this is a private ambience, so we can definitely discuss over it. It happens. It happened in the last couple of rounds also, where the performance of the person was very poor, and then they wanted to score, but the idea was good. So yes, that is possible. You could do that.
Okay. Is there a preferred approach though? How you see it?
So preferred approach is that if you can score them individually, it is best. But if you have some queries, then you can definitely put it on the board and take feedbacks from other jury members.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Any other query from jury members?
And the scoring happens immediately after the presentation is done.
Immediately, we will give you 1 minute time to punch in your scores, and then we call the another. So meantime, we'll call the another participant and keep the slides ready for you.
Okay.
And when all of you confirm that you are done with the scoring, that person can start the presentation, and the timing starts for that person. Okay. Are we good to go?
Yeah.
Everyone?
Yes.
Yep.
Pradeep sir?
Yes, please. Right.
Okay. Kunal, you can bring the first participant.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hi, Anali.
Yes, sir. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, please do. Please.
So visible to you?
It is visible. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
Just change the slide once. Ek aage piche karo.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Done. Come to the first slide. It's changing. Yes.
Okay.
So Anali, congratulations for being the first participant, and do your best. Okay. The jury is
Yes,
here.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. And give you valuable feedbacks at the end of the presentation. So can I start your time, Anali?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Thank you. Yeah,
Okay,
your
sir.
time starts now.
Okay. No matter who you are, no matter how many monies you earn, no matter how many degrees you have, if you are unstable from here, it's worthless. All things you have. दुनिया में आज करोड़ों की आबादी और लाखों तरह की बीमारियां हैं, बट अगर कोई बंदा यहाँ से ही ठीक नहीं है, तो वो कैसे एक हेल्दी और प्रोडक्टिव लाइफस्टाइल जी सकता है? A very warm and good, energetic good evening to respected juries. Myself and Ayush Bhai Patel from Dr. CGM Delakha College of Pharmacy, Papi. आज इंडिया उस टॉप 10 के लिस्ट में आता है जो कंट्री सबसे ज्यादा हाईएस्ट सुसाइडल रेशियो के क्लेम करता है. एंड कैन यू बिलीव दिस रिस्पेक्टेड जूरीज? Suicide is the second most leading cause of death, and 90% of the suicide is just because of depression and mental illness. And most of it includes the adult as well as the teenager. And because of this, we lost every year $1 trillion of the productivity. Now, this is not just a small problem, but no more worries. आज 5 साल के बच्चे से लेकर 55 साल का बूढ़ा आदमी स्मार्टफोन यूज करता है. इंसान की जेब में से आधार कार्ड मिले ना मिले पर स्मार्टफोन जरूर मिलेगा. So by taking of this advantage, I suppose to design a misery-free application for the depressed as well as mentally ill people. And the main reason is that मार्केट में पेशेंट को साइकोलॉजिस्ट के पास जाना पड़ता है. But misery-free application के थ्रू हम ज्यादा से ज्यादा पेशेंट तक पहुंच सकते हैं. Now, what are the innovative solutions? In the world of digitalization, it is the digital way to resolve the problem. So along with it, all Android as well as the iOS users who are mentally ill as well as the depressed are my targeted audience, a mood tracker, which bring a big revolution in the medical field, who determine the different level of hormones. So by this, along with it, my targeted audience are person who can't invest their time as well as money in day-to-day checkups. Third point is, treatment is not pharmacological based, so people taking different type of therapy are also my targeted audience. Fourth important point is we observe day-to-day modulation in psychological behavior. So main targeted audience are upper as well as lower middle class population. Uniqueness is the thing which differentiates you from the others. So what are the unique selling point of the misery-free application? The most efficient and attractive USP is user can connect anytime, anywhere with the psychologist. Basically, treatment is non-pharmacological based, so no need of medication, just use and refer. It also contains a brain gym, which includes such type of brain games, tasks, activity, mandala art, reading, writing, painting, yoga, meditation. Music can heal every person, so it also provides a binary base and a mood tracker, which determine different level of hormone like dopamine level, serotonin, oxytocin, as well as the मार्केट में बिजनेस बड़े बिजनेसमैन ने कहा है कि अपने सबसे बड़े कॉम्पिटिटर से ही सबसे ज्यादा कोलैबोरेशन कर. सो अ बिग कोलैबोरेशन विद अ साइकोलॉजिस्ट, दिस कैन ब्रिंग अ 30% ऑफ द टोटल रेवेन्यू. एंड बाय कोलैबोरेशन विद द 20 pharmaceutical and 20% of the total revenue. Nowadays, today's generation are very health conscious. So for a perfect diet plan, we can connect with the health department and we can earn 15% of the total revenue. And last one is subscription model. So by this model, we can have 15% of the total revenue. Other things are like in-app purchase, ads, as well as the affiliate marketing. A good and successful startup needs a good and strong marketing strategies. So marketing strategy is based upon 3 types of main components, that is who, how, and why. Who are my targeted audience? How can I reach them, and why will use my service? Now, the primary platform where I have to launch misery-free application, that is the spiritual center, psychologist clinic, as well as the therapist clinic. Here I can find my targeted audience easily. What are the distribution channels? So 2 types of distribution channels available, B2B and B2C. For example, we launched a misery-free application to the Google Play Store, so people can easily download it from Google Play Store. It's called direct way. And secondly, we'll provide this misery-free application to the psychologist. So psychologist provided to the patient. It's called indirect way. Now, what are the goals and objectives? The main goal is providing a quality-based assessment as well as improvement. So by this, we can easily attract our user. And by providing trustworthiness, we can easily grab our targeted audience. Now come to the pricing as well as the cost of our service. Cost is based upon 3 types of models: subscription model, in-app purchase model, and premium model. So for any type of new feature, user can subscribe our monthly or yearly membership. Monthly membership is very cheapest cost, that is ₹99 and ₹199. For example, if person need any type of coaching course, will provide the consumable as well as the non-consumable service. That is based upon cheapest cost, rupees 199 and 299. It come under the in-app purchase model. Third, last one is premium model. First of all, we launched Wizardry application in market in beta version. It is a free version, and then we ask for a premium model. It is basically based upon rupees 999 and 1999. To reach a desirable destination, we require a perfect roadmap. So 7 steps are most important. Step 1 is app development. Step 2 is design of user interface and user experience. Third one is project management. Fourth one is quality analysis. Fifth one is maintenance. Sixth one is the launching of application. Seventh one is after launching maintenance. It is the most important step for the launching of application. Now come to the revenue and expenses. After launching of Wizardry application in a market, what is the revenue for the 1 year? So through the psychologist collaboration, we can earn 15 to 20 lakhs approximately, and through the pharmacy healthcare department, we can earn 8 to 10 lakhs easily or more than. From the subscription model, we can earn around 5 to 6 lakhs. From the in-app purchase model, we can earn 4 to 5 lakhs. So at the end of whole year, we can earn 32 to 40 lakhs easily. Now, what are the expenses for the 1 year? App development cost is 2 to 3 lakhs. Maintenance cost is 3 to 4 lakhs. Online server cost is 5 to 6 lakhs. Branding and marketing require 9 to 10 lakhs. 9 to 10 lakhs. So at the end of whole year, we require total 19 to 23 lakhs for the expense. Now, what the market demand? What people demand? People always demand trustworthiness in the application. They always demand easy accessibility, easy portability, and navigation. In available market applications, 70% are not able to motivate the user. They fail to provide motivational as well as emotional support to the user. Now, who are the competitors in the market? So, two types of competitor available: direct one and indirect one. One inner application is direct one competitor, and second psychologist is the indirect competitor. Now, what are the weak point of them? So, inner application doesn't have any mood tracker like Wizardry application, and inner app contain task in the form of audio, and psychologists charge more, and they require personal data, which comes under a personal policy. Now, what challenges I may face in the market? First challenge I may face, that is why people download my application. So, Wizardry provide a mood tracker, which currently doesn't exist in the market. People can easily scan their face and they determine the mood level. Second one, engagement ratio. How can I engage my particular user? So by providing the quality-based content. Third one, how do I meet up in the market? So by providing a psychological-based study improvement. Fourth one is retention period. So how can I retain my particular user for a longer period of time? So by providing a rewardable action as well as a rewardable gifts, I can easily grab my user for a longer period of time. Now come to the last part of the presentation. What are the key resources required? 4 types of key resources required: financial, intellectual, human, as well as the digital. Financial resources require software, branding, marketing. Intellectual resources require collaboration, partnership. Human resources require app development and software engineering. Digital resources require content and a perfect view. My dear respected students, I am claiming that if able to decrease the suicide ratio as well as the ratio of the mentally people. Here I would like to conclude my presentation. Thank you so much for listening to me. And if you have any doubt, let me just know.
Thank you, Anali. The time for feedback from jury. You can take your time, please.
Sir, मैं screen sharing stop कर सकती हूँ?
Screen sharing stop कर दो.
Okay, sir.
Good.
Anali, this is Girija here.
Yes,
And,
yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear.
It's a very well made presentation. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
Thank you so much for.
सिर्फ कंपटीशन का सोचो, there are competitors with similar apps, okay? तो उनसे बेहतर कैसे कर सकते हो ये देखो.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, और financials को थोड़ा और कम करो, मतलब वो 999, 99
Okay. Okay,
कम
sure,
करो,
ma'am. We'll work on it.
जितना
Okay.
आप कम करोगे उतना ज्यादा लोग आएंगे.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, and there is one more angle I want you to add, that is सिर्फ misery को नहीं handle करना है हमको.
Yes.
Put the name of your app as misery.
Yes.
उल्टा बोलो ना, stay happy.
Yes, मैम एक्चुअली सर क्या हुआ था, मुझे कंपटीशन में कैसे भी करके पार्ट लेना था, तो इमीडिएटली मैम मुझे कोई भी नाम सूझा नहीं, तो मैंने जस्ट ये नाम लिख लिया, फिर आगे चल के मैम इसे हम कन्वर्ट कर देंगे दूसरे नेम में.
हाँ, कुछ हैप्पी वाला चीज बोलो, है ना. Stay happy.
Yes, definitely.
By when I'm saying stay happy, I'm talking positive. Okay.
Yes.
So नहीं तो जो ऑलरेडी डिप्रेशन में, उसको और डिप्रेशन में क्यों डालना है हमको, मिजरेबल, है
Yes,
ना.
yes.
तो उनको हैप्पी हैप्पी वाला चीज बोलो. ओके, एंड ऐड
Yes.
फन थिंग्स in the app, add happy moments, ask people to share, because normally when people are depressed, what actually helps them the most is making them remember their most happiest thing. Okay. So ask them to create a happy moment diary. I'm just giving.
Yes. Ma'am, I cannot hear you.
Yeah, मैडम का वीडियो फ्रीज हो गया है शायद.
Okay, okay.
Any other jury wants
Yeah, so hi Anali, Gautami here.
Hello,
And
ma'am. Good evening.
yeah, hearty congratulations. You were absolutely confident. Okay, so
Yeah.
just a few questions on your product.
Yes.
So you in the expenses that you have taken, you haven't. I mean, you just mentioned the product development expenses, but I'm sure you will need some experts, like if you want to give good music
Yes.
or some psychologist. So you haven't factored in any of those expenses. So any reason? I mean, you feel that
नो मैम, एक्चुअली मैं ऐड करना भूल गई थी, क्योंकि एक्सपर्ट की हमें एडवाइस तो जरूर पड़ेगी साइकोलॉजिस्ट की, तो मैम एक्चुअली मैं ऐड करना भूल गई थी.
नहीं, आपने ऐड किया हुआ है. I'm sorry, I'm interjecting, I'm taking your time, but what she has done, वो 7th वाला स्लाइड जो है ना, फाइनेंशियल वाला स्लाइड, उसमें उसने डाला नहीं है ये कॉस्ट जो आपने बताया अभी मैम, गौतमी मैम, नो?
yeah, Girija.
So Gautami, so she is not put it in the 7th slide, but she is put it in the last slide.
Acha,
Last
sorry, I
slide
missed that
में
out. So is okay.
even I had the same thing, because I kept on giving the scores, So feedback में जब आया, तो I wrote this feedback that your financial slide does not include the cost of enrolling or onboarding stakeholders like psychologists, then other vendors. इसका कॉस्ट तुमने लिया नहीं है, तो लास्ट स्लाइड में आके उसने डाला हुआ है. लास्ट स्लाइड दिखाओ ना अनाली.
यस, वेट.
हाँ, देखिए फाइनेंशियल रिसोर्सेज वही है. Okay, resources.
In human resources, she's only put software and app developer, software engineer. So there are no experts there.
No, intellectual resource में देखिए ना.
Collaboration, partnership, brand, copyrights, but I think that's more on the revenue side, Manali, these collaborations. Is there anything on the expenses side that you meant over here?
Because when she was
Expenses, yes ma'am, I have to mention in expenses, but I forgot it. But collaboration is one part with collaboration with psychologist. So मैम वो expense में I think conclude हो जाएगा collaboration में, intellectual resource में.
Okay. No problem.
Thank you, judges. We will have to stop the question answer here. You can take your time to mark Anali. Anali, you can exit the room. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
all the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Best wishes to you, Anali.
Yeah. So we can have the next participant while the judges are marking Anali.
Who's the next participant?
Next is 043, Krishna Dev Sisodia and team.
Okay.
So everyone done marking, or you need more time?
Just a moment. Just finish.
Okay, no problem.
कृष्णदेव की टीम में और कौन-कौन है? स्वयं पांडा, right?
Yes, sir.
Swayam, are you presenting?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, share your slides.
Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, it is visible. Just change. We'll see. Then I will let you. Then I'll let you know when to start. Okay. Then you can come to the first slide and just hold on. Stay there. Okay. Once judges are ready, we will start the presentation. Okay. Kashyap sir, done with the marking?
I'm done, huh?
Yeah. Pradeep sir?
Yes, done.
Yeah. Can we ask the participant to start the presentation?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. So Swayam?
Yes, sir. Shall we start, sir?
Yeah. Good to go, right? I'm starting your timer. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Please go ahead. Yeah.
Hey, Divya, do you like pets?
I do. I always wanted to get a pet, but maybe in future I will.
Oh, why not now?
You know how it is, Krishna. The responsibilities that come with the pet, the dog walks, the frequent vet visits, and the constant buying of pet foods and treats, etc.
Oh, I don't face any of these problems.
How?
I have brought Pet Mania subscription, and it has made me and my pet's life much easier. I get to spend leisure time with my pet, and my pet is also much happier than ever before.
Pet Mania? What's that?
Pet Mania is an all-in-one platform for pets, which takes care of all your pet's needs from A to Z. Good evening, Churi. Today I, Krishnadev Sisodia, and my teammates, Divya Merwana, Swayam Panda, Heaven Patel, and Om Patel, are going to share our idea with you, that is Pet Mania. The pet industry is growing at an exponential rate in India despite the pandemic. However, there are many problems that are faced by pet owners today. For example, who will take them for walk every day, or who will take it to the veterinary doctor every now and then. There are some of the problems faced by pet owners today, and we want to solve any of these problems faced by the pet owners. And we also want to save the consumers time and effort. Our innovative solution is to create an application through which the customers can access our products and services from the comfort of their homes. Customers will get the products delivered to them at the comfort of their home within 24 hours. And our premium customers will get it delivered within 6 to 8 hours with free delivery. Our target customers will be working people and busy people in tier 1 and tier 2 cities who don't have sufficient time to cater to every need of their pet. Many elderly people also feel lonely and feel the need to have an emotional partner as their pet. However, they refrain so because of the many responsibilities which they won't be able to do at that age. So we also consider elderly people as our target audience. Our main unique selling points are that we will provide premium customers or get the products delivered at their doorsteps within 6 to 8 hours. We'll also sell refined, selected, genuine, and a wide variety of products ranging from pet food to other pet essentials. Pet companies in India generally focus only on one sectors. They may focus individually on pet food delivery, dog walking, or pet toys, whereas we'll take care of every single thing related to pets. We'll also deliver everything at the customer's doorstep. Pet Mania will be the only company to cater all the sectors of pets, ranging from A to Z. Basically, we are a one-stop solution for all your pets' needs. Our revenue streams are that we'll sell our products such as pet foods, toys, any other pet essentials, and other accessories. The next revenue stream is from the services that which will avail, such as dog walking, pet grooming, pet daycare, pet transportation, and pet selling in our shop. Another revenue stream of ours is subscription-based services in our application. We will offer multiple subscription plans to our customers, which will include dog walking for the month, pet food delivery, regular walking, vet checkups, and also pet toys and treats occasionally. Our go-to market is that we'll mainly use social media for advertisements for our marketing. We will hire social media influencers who will promote us. Apps such as Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, etc. will be used for advertising locally in each city. For our physical marketing, we will post posters, hoardings near dog parks, zoos, and around the cities. We will organize street plays to generate further local customers. Our product, service, pricing, and cost are that our pet walking services will be 150 to 200 rupees, depending on the city, and each walk will roughly take 45 minutes to 1 hour. The pet grooming charge will be 800 to 1000 rupees. The pet training charge will be 15,000 to 20,000 rupees, which may vary slightly from pet to pet based upon the duration. The charges for pet daycare will be 400 rupees per day, and dog food prices will be 200 rupees per kg of dog food. The cost of subscription based services will be 8,000 to 12,000 rupees, which will include services such as dog walking every day, pet food delivery once a week, pet grooming per week, and more is expected to be introduced in the plan. The financial roadmap for 1 year is the cost of application development will be approximately 5 lakhs for both the platforms, that is iOS and Android, and the store rent cost will be 20,000 per month, whereas the initial store setup cost will be like 1 lakh. We expect an average ticket size of 1,500 on our application and an estimated 5,000 active customers in our first year on the Pet Mania app. The estimated number of active subscription customers is 5,000, and our first year revenue is estimated to be at 75 lakhs. Majority of the cost incurring will be in marketing and majorly in customer acquisition, and a net profit margin will be 10% for the first year. And we also expect a net profit increase in 20% in the coming years. So this was all about a financial roadmap. Now comes the market study and comparative analysis. We conducted an extensive ground survey at the local shops at the local pet shops in Vapi city, and we found that the products and services were of too high cost, and that there are only limited services offered by them. We will provide services for the same price. However, we will deliver them at their home, at their doorstep. We do face some competition from local shops for the fact that they can also deliver the products for the same price. But we have our Pet Mania application, which will allow the users to track everything. Pet shops focus only on one sector, like dog food delivery, dog walking, etc. Whereas we'll focus on everything from A to Z. The key resources and activities required in our startup are digital resources such as application website, physical resources such as shop for daycare, vehicles, transportation, etc. The human resources or staff such as accountants, marketing experts, and veterinary doctors, etc. The financial resources such as cash, credit, etc. The key resources needed will be production. We further plan to expand into the production of dog foods and other resources. Hence, we'll need a production facility too. The problem solving is that we need a plan to solve the problems faced by pet customers at the present time. The platform or network is our application or website.
Wow, Krishna, your idea seems really impressive. However, I have some questions. How will you establish your brand among the existing pet owners?
This will be done through marketing.
Okay. How will you attract the new customers?
The solution to this is through pet fairs and competitions and street plays.
Oh, this is a very new market. So how will you tackle this challenging and unexplored market?
Yes, you are correct. Since this is an unexplored market, we will have to conduct extensive and thorough market study and research. A strong team of business background will help us to tackle this challenging market.
Okay. You talk about hiring freelancers. So how will the customer trust them?
Hiring freelancers for dog walking can be a challenge. We will conduct extensive and thorough analysis through the application.
Okay, my last question is that how will you be just cheaper than this local pet shops?
Yes, the next challenge for us is reducing the cost than our competitors. The solution to this is that we plan to diversify into our own dog food brand in the future. This will allow us to provide cheap dog foods than other dog brands like Pedigree and Royal Canin. At the end, I would like to conclude that pets are not our whole life, but they makes our lives whole. Thank you.
You can stop the slides. Yeah. Jury, time for feedback.
Right. May I go first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you, Krishna and team, for presenting this. It's a very unique concept, in my opinion. Do you own a pet yourself? Do you have a pet yourself, Krishna?
Sir, I earlier had.
Don't have. All right. And the reason I asked this is because there are several aspects to having a pet, right? And I think you have covered a large part of it. What I would like to understand is, why do you want to go into having your own store? Why not to create a marketplace of those stores? Why want to go in manufacturing your own food brand for pets versus getting them on board over here? What's your thought on that?
Sir, actually, can I answer, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, the logic was that if we use some other brands products, ultimately the cost will increase for us because we'll have to deliver it to the customer's home as well, right? So we have delivery charges. But if we manufacture it on our own, we can reduce some of those charges.
Manufacturing is not easy, you know that. Establishing manufacturing brand as well. Something like Pedigree has been there for years. However, if you kind of gather the resources which are already there, right, negotiate with them and bring them on your portal, wouldn't that be better?
Sir,
this is a question.
Sir, initially during the first few years of the business, we'll do the same thing which you said, like partner with other brands. But as we progress and become a big brand in the future, then we'll have to do this because we can't rely on other brands, right?
I understand, but that progression, that part is something which I would like to see more clarity on in your idea. Second, whenever you talk about pets or anything which is to do with pets, I have seen with my friends. I don't have a pet, but I see with my friends that you have a pet and someone else having pet, they get along very well on common ground having a pet, right? There is a community of pet owners. I know a couple of community of pet owners in Baroda. I'm from Baroda, and I know that. Right? They talk, they discuss, they even go and have pet parties. Are you aware of that? Yeah. Creating a community is a very powerful thing. Think about that. And when you have a community, it drives the idea on its own because you're socializing, you're bringing them together, right? So things like pet parties, for example, or walking with pet together. I've seen such initiatives happening in my community around. I think if you can enable that social angle to it, that will help your idea. Thank you.
Great feedback. So we have time for one more feedback or question. Anyone can go, please.
No, I can only commend the boys and Krishna and team will have done a good job. Just be aware that there are about 13 apps in India on the same concept, same to same, but the space is so huge that there is place for everybody to survive. Okay, so don't get bogged down by competition. In fact, competition is better. They create more awareness. It reduces your cost. Okay, so don't give the idea because of competition. Refine it a bit and develop it. As you know, my colleague just pointed out. Don't present your idea with a straightforward thing of manufacturing everything on your own. Say that this is our third phase. Okay, our first phase is to thrive on trading margin, and second phase would be on volume growth, and third phase would be slowly getting into branded, creating our own brand. So that will complete your presentation and your aspiration. So I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Time's up for the feedback. I request jury to please mark them Guys, well done. You can exit the room. Okay. Can we have the next participant in the room as well? Jury, please take your time to mark them. Tatsam, you can share your slides. We can check once.
What is the next number?
Yeah.
What's the number? Serial number?
168. 168.
Okay.
Tatsam Bhatt. So once you are done marking, let us know. Yeah, Tatsam, good to go. The slides are moving. Wait till the jury is marking last participant, and then I will let you know when to start. Okay. Are we done marking? Welcome, madam. Girija, madam.
Yes, I've done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay. So have you opened the portal for the next participant? 168 Tatsam. You can look for him.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Tatsam, you ready to go? Best of luck, and you can start your presentation now.
Hi jury, good evening. I'm Tatsam Bhatt from Nyannam School and I'm trying to solve for the artist block. So what is artist block? It is an abstract term for when your well of motivation has run dry. I have an idea which will solve this problem, promote art, encourage more people to take up art and change the landscape of art in Vapi and going forward in India. So where is the problem solution gap? There are many stationery shops. There are cafes where people can come, sit and work. And then there are libraries where we can get information, inspiration and read different books. But does that solve the artistic block? No. The big problem here is that there is no one holistic solution. Not just that, the stationery shops in Vapi have very limited products. If we want to get art supplies such as high quality brushes, paints, markers, etc., we have to travel all the way to Mumbai to get them. Therefore, I thought that there can be a better solution for this. Introducing the bench, the ultimate destination for artists. My idea is to address the artistic block by bringing one unified solution for artists everywhere. However, the target audience for the bench is not just limited to artists. Yes, the primary goal of the bench is to solve for the artist block. But a secondary goal is to also promote art and encourage more people to take up art as a hobby. These days, teenagers and adults spend a lot of time on the internet browsing on social media. I want the bench to be a fun alternative for adults. Hence, my target audience will range from the age 10 to 25. Now let's understand the USP of my company. The first USP is a collaborative space. The bench will design a collaborative space which is fit for getting inspired. The second USP is exclusive art supplies. We will source and import the best art tools and make sure we can supply it to artists. Lastly, the bench offers a library for inspiration. There are 5 revenue channels for the bench. Number 1, usage fee. We will charge users by the hour. In that hour, they will be able to use standard art supplies, access books, and get one fixed beverage of their choice. We will also design multiple packages based on the business objective. For example, initially, when we want more people to visit the bench, we will run 2+1 and 3+2 offers, which encourages people to bring along their friends and family. Number 2, subscription fee. We will have a 3-tiered subscription model: bronze, silver, and gold. Under bronze membership, people will not have to pay per hour fees. They will get access to the standard art supplies as well as 5% discount off of cafe and stationery purchases. Similarly, under silver and gold memberships, people will get access to the respective premium art supplies and get 10 and 15% discounts off of purchases. These subscriptions can be bought on monthly, quarterly, half-yearly, and yearly basis. The third revenue stream will be direct sales of art supplies. Number 4, renting and commission model. The bench will organize art workshops and will invite artists to conduct them. And the fifth and final revenue stream will be sales of food and beverages at the cafe. Now, how will I get people to visit the bench? What is my go-to market strategy? I have divided this into 3 stages: acquire, engage, and convert. Let me explain. In the acquire stage, I will focus on how I get people to visit the bench. I will do so by announcements via flyers in schools, partnering with local youth NGOs, planning week-long summer camp workshops, and ads in the local newspaper. Now, in the engage stage, I will focus on what people will experience once they come to the bench. These experiences will be delivered through the workshops. Apart from the workshop experience, I will have in-store art walls for artists to create, offer some free art supplies to be used on the spot, and announce the next set of events lineup. For acquiring and engaging, I will also start an online community of the bench on Discord, which will focus on the prime objective of the bench, that is helping people surpass the artistic block and promoting art. And in the final convert stage, I will promote premium art supplies as well as the subscription packages I explained earlier to the people who visit and engage with the bench. Now, let's understand how I'm going ahead with the pricing of each of my services. I will charge users $250 per hour. In that hour, they will be able to use standard art supplies, access all the books in our library, and get one free beverage from our cafe. The stationery and the books will be a one-time investment and will earn us superior profits once the cost incurred is earned back. The beverage cost will be a regular cafe expense, and we will maintain a low operating cost. That subscription model cost is very simple. We will charge rupees 5,000 flat per month for bronze subscribers, 7,500 for silver, and 10,000 for gold subscribers. The other 3 revenue streams will generate sales and revenue based on margins. My initial capital expenditure will be for decor of the premises, infrastructure expenses, and for purchase of stationery supplies and books at low margins. The recurring expenses will include the rent for the premise and the salary of 3 people that I plan to hire and train to run the entire operations and upkeep of the premise. I will also have to budget for the marketing, monthly purchases for food and beverages, and other miscellaneous expenses as shown in the table. Based on our 5 revenue streams, I have calculated the following conservative estimates of revenue generation. Estimating a footfall of average 50 people per week for the first 6 months, which I expect to double in the next 6 months, I estimate a revenue of 9 lakhs from a usage fee for rupees 250 per hour. Expecting our membership drive to catch up after the first quarter, I estimate a revenue of around 5.6 lakhs from our membership model. From the cafe sales and sales of art and supply, I estimate a revenue generation of around 5.5 lakhs. And since I want to dedicate the first year to building my brand, I am not considering the revenue generation from renting and commissioning model initially, as the workshops will help in marketing. I am confident that my revenue and profits will grow substantially once the bench becomes a brand name. At present, there is no direct competition to the holistic solution I am proposing. However, there is indirect competition. Let's take a look. There are 3 elements to the bench. The bench offers a collaborative space for the artists. Here, the competition is from cafes, online art communities, other art workshops, etc. The bench also offers state-of-the-art art supplies. Here, the competition is fierce. From local stationery shops to online mega e-commerce sites like Amazon, Flipkart, etc., and individual brands selling their supplies online. Lastly, the bench offers a library for inspiration. Here, the competition is from offline and online libraries. After establishing the bench, I foresee 3 major challenges ahead. The first challenge is imitation of my concept. Someone may easily copy such an idea as it is not a product and cannot be patented. However, in such ventures, the edge is with the one who provides the value and becomes a brand. We are aiming to create a brand which can provide value for artists. The second challenge is in terms of scalability. Upon establishment of the brand, we will opt for the franchise model for growing the bench in other towns and cities. This will involve a fixed one-time franchise cost and fixed percentage on the revenue. The third and the most important is the sustainability. For this, we will be doing 3 distinct activities. Firstly, building and growing a loyal subscriber base through a subscription model will be a key goal for the bench from day 1. Secondly, instead of going for big ticket influencers, we will establish our brand with budding artists and micro influencers who will promote our business at a low cost.
Finally, on a quarterly basis, the bench will conduct engaging activities across various occasions like Holi, Diwali, Children's Day, etc. to keep steady inflow of people. So let me sum up the key resources I need to make the bench possible. A premise to rent and set up the bench, an inventory of supplies, books for the library, a staff of 2 to 3 people, marketing and branding expenses, and eventually some capital to build and sustain an online platform. Thank you for your time. I look forward to inviting you all to visit the bench to unleash your creative potential while enjoying your favorite coffee.
Thank you, Tatsam. Yeah.
It was wonderful concept. Very nice. How old are you?
13.
13. Wonderful. I think the kind of clarity you have, and I think it is all flawless. Wonderful, that's it. And good luck to you.
Sir.
Good luck.
Kashyap sir, can you do you have some feedback for Tatsam?
I have a question for Tatsam.
Okay.
Tatsam, there are many art studios around who are trying to do something similar to what you have done. Do you know such art studios around and how you are differentiating from them?
Sir, all of them are related to something like stationery shops, or they're just one thing. I'm promoting a holistic solution which has all the 3 things.
So, for example, there are hobby studios, art studios who kind of nurture such young artists. They also have mentors or artists there who are engaged with them, teach them, create arts and artifacts there. They also sell, they also do exhibitions, right? But they also sell stationery as well. I mean, they also organize art competitions and so on, right? How do you differentiate from them?
Sir, they are all around Vapi. No? I'm opening this up in Vapi where there is nothing like this.
Okay, but when you talk about your scaling up, wouldn't this something which will come in your way? Think about that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. Thank you. But good clarity of your idea. Tatsam, best wishes to you.
Thank you, sir.
Happy to meet you.
Tatsam, congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep the spirit and continue. Okay, you'll refine as you grow older.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I think excellent, I must say, if time permits. And he has really thought about all the finances, how much, where will he get the people from. And also one more thing I could notice is that his estimations were very realistic, So when he said 3 people, so he writes 30,000. When he says rent in a tier B town, so he writes 20,000. And I mean, I'm running a school in Vapi, so I can say that your estimates are quite realistic. So my compliments to you. That's congratulations.
wonderful. So you had feedback from most of the jury members. Tatsam, you can exit the room and we'll take time to judge him and score.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Tatsam. Yeah, best of luck. We can put in the scores. Just a quick feedback from me. We have allowed them to use a mentor or a guide while they are, preparing this presentation. So it can be as a teacher or a professor or their own parent. So they will be a little instrumental in helping them. But then that was the whole idea, that the parents and the people around them should support them in this competition. That is why we have given them that liberty.
No, it actually helps, no? Because what happens is, if they are not able to express what is there in their mind, then people like us will not understand, right? So it doesn't come across. So having a mentor there is useful. They have translated that idea into a communicable
presentation.
It's good. Yeah. That's why all the presentations I've seen till now, they're all very, very professional and well made.
Yeah. So presentation, these guides, Jigar, Kunal and Vaibhav have been working them from last 2-3 months, and they have been helping them. So we had a rehearsal round yesterday also, where their slides were checked and feedback was given to them and everything like that.
And I can tell you one thing, you know, I am a mentor with IIT Mumbai, then SIBA, and then HALT Prize, which is a Bill Clinton Foundation.
Yeah.
But the clarity with which, you know, these children have done, that is commendable. And secondly, your scoring system. None of us have that scoring system. IIT Mumbai also, there is no scoring system. It's only Google Sheet.
Thank you so much. So if you have done scoring, we can move to the next participant. We'll call her. Mahi, are you here?
Yes.
Feedback is Mahi, share your slides. We can keep the slides ready till the judges are scoring, you know.
Number is 193.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, number is 193. Mahi Singh.
Yeah, I'm done.
सर विजिबल है?
माही विजिबल नहीं है. आएगा धीरे. If you're doing it through mobile, like you're doing it through mobile.
Yes, sir.
It will take some time. Don't worry, it will come.
On here, but
yeah.
Cute.
It is rotate करना पड़ेगा. It is horizontal. Yeah.
Horizontal से vertical करिए.
Yeah, horizontal है.
Sir, एक second.
Yeah. So this is. Are you done with the scoring? At least, can we confirm that?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Pradeep sir.
Done.
Kashyap sir.
Yes, done.
Thank you.
Sir, visible है?
Yeah, visible है. Come to the first slide immediately. Open up. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Come to the first. I'll let you know if I see the first slide. Okay.
Sir, start.
No, wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Calm down. Okay. We are good to go, right, Mahi?
Okay, sir.
But I can't see Mahi.
Madam, she is presenting through mobile, so I think abhi slides hi dekhega. Once she is done, she will come online. Okay.
How old is Mahi?
Mahi, how old
Sir,
are you?
start. 20 years.
Okay.
Okay.
All the best.
Always. Yes, Mahi, start now.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mai Singh. I'm a student from KBS Commerce and Nataraj Professional Science College. मेरा जो स्टार्टअप आइडिया है वो इको पैक है, पैकेजिंग विथ इको फ्रेंडली. सो मैं इस प्रोडक्ट को क्यों बनाना चाहती हूँ, इसके पीछे बहुत ही बड़ा रीजन है. अगर इंडिया में देखिए तो एग्रीकल्चर वेस्टेज बहुत ही ज्यादा होते जा रहे हैं, लोग उसे जला के पॉल्यूशन भी बहुत ज्यादा हो रहा है अपने इंडिया में. स्टायरोफोम और थर्मोकोल का यूज कर रहे हैं लोग पैकेजिंग में, जो कई सालों तक भी कंपोज नहीं होता है. इस पॉल्यूशन की वजह से हमारे हेल्थ पे, वाइल्ड लाइफ पे और नेचर पे बहुत ही बड़ा इफेक्ट पड़ रहा है. सो इसके लिए मैं अपने प्रोडक्ट को बनाना चाहती हूँ. मेरा जो प्रोडक्ट है सॉल्यूशन है, सारे जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स है सबके सॉल्यूशन है. मेरा जो प्रोडक्ट है वो एग्रीकल्चर वेस्टेज और माइसीलियम को मिक्स करके ये प्रोडक्ट बनेगा. मेरा जो प्रोडक्ट है वो 100% इको फ्रेंडली है, उसमें कोई भी केमिकल यूज नहीं होंगे प्रोडक्शन में. स्टायरोफोम और थर्मोकोल का रिप्लेस हो सकता है मेरा प्रोडक्ट. हम इसे फर्टिलाइजर की तरह भी यूज कर सकते हैं. मेरा जो टारगेट ऑडियंस है सबसे पहले तो मिडिल क्लास है, क्योंकि अगर हम अपना प्रोडक्ट बेचे तो सबसे इको फ्रेंडली अगर प्रोडक्ट हम सेल करें तो हमें सबसे पहले अपना टारगेट ऑडियंस मिडिल क्लास को रखना होगा, क्योंकि मिडिल क्लास जो है ज्यादातर वो इको फ्रेंडली प्रोडक्ट को यूज करते हैं, वो ज्यादा कनेक्ट रहते हैं नेचर के साथ. और जो मेरा दूसरा टारगेट ऑडियंस है वो सारे फैक्ट्रीज है जो पैकेजिंग करती हैं, एक्सेप्ट फूड कंपनीज के लिए मेरा जो प्रोडक्ट वो नहीं है. सो ऐसी क्या यूनिक पॉइंट है मेरे प्रोडक्ट के अंदर जो मेरा प्रोडक्ट डिफरेंट है एज कम्पेयर टू द अदर प्रोडक्ट. मेरा जो प्रोडक्ट है वो 100% बायोडिग्रेडेबल रहेगा, स्ट्रॉन्ग, लाइट इन वेट, फायर रेसिस्टेंस और वाटर प्रूफ भी रहेगा. इसमें बहुत ही कम एनर्जी यूज होगा प्रोडक्शन में, इससे कोई भी पॉल्यूशन और कोई भी वेस्टेज नहीं होंगे. ह्यूमन लाइफ के लिए बहुत ही हेल्पफुल है, कोई भी हेल्थ रिस्क नहीं है इस प्रोडक्ट को यूज करने के बाद. और ये बहुत ही एक्सपेंसिव नहीं, बहुत ही कम रेट में हम इसे परचेस कर सकते हैं.
रेवेन्यू स्ट्रीम में मैंने कुछ पॉइंट्स रखे हैं। सबसे पहला रेवेन्यू मेरा है सेलिंग प्रोडक्ट। हम प्रोडक्ट को ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन भी सेल करके रेवेन्यू अर्न कर सकते हैं, डायरेक्ट सेलिंग भी कर सकते हैं। अगर किसी को प्रोडक्ट के बारे में थोड़ी कंफ्यूजन है तो 1-to-1 कम्युनिकेशन करके भी हम प्रोडक्ट सेल कर सकते हैं, एडवर्टाइजमेंट कर सकते हैं। एनजीओस, मैंने एनजीओस को इसलिए रेवेन्यू में लिया क्योंकि बहुत से एनजीओस है जो इको फ्रेंडली प्रोडक्ट को यूज करने के लिए अवेयरनेस फैलाते हैं सोसाइटी में। सो हम उनकी हेल्प लेकर रेवेन्यू अर्न कर सकते हैं। एक्सपोर्ट इंडस्ट्री और रिटेल सेल करके भी हम अपना रेवेन्यू अर्न कर सकते हैं। मार्केट स्ट्रेटेजी में मैंने 5 पॉइंट्स रखे हैं। सबसे पहला तो सोशल मार्केटिंग। मेरा प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च होगा सोसाइटी में, सबसे पहले लोगों में अवेयरनेस फैलाना होगा कि मेरा जो प्रोडक्ट है वो हार्मफुल नहीं है आपके लिए और नेचर के लिए भी बहुत अच्छा है। तो इसके लिए हम ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म का यूज करेंगे, लोगों को वीडियोस अपने अपलोड करेंगे, जो भी इन्फ्लुएंसर उनका मदद लेके हम अपने प्रोडक्ट को अवेयरनेस फैलाएंगे। सोसाइटी के अंदर ब्लॉग्स बनाएंगे, ईमेल्स कर सकते, मैसेजेस कर सकते लोगों तक कि हमारा प्रोडक्ट क्या है। एनजीओ की मदद ले सकते हैं, एनजीओ लोगों को अवेयरनेस फैला सकते हैं हमारे प्रोडक्ट के बारे में। मिडिल क्लास का भी हम हेल्प ले सकते हैं, पार्टनरशिप कर सकते हैं, अदर प्रोडक्ट के साथ कोलैबोरेट कर सकते हैं, उनके प्रोडक्ट की पैकेजिंग कर सकते हैं। ऑफलाइन मोड में हम बैनर्स लगा सकते हैं, टी शर्ट लोगों को अपने प्रोडक्ट के अवेयरनेस फैलाने के लिए हम टी शर्ट्स लोगों को दे सकते हैं ताकि वो लोगों को बताए कि हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट है वो वो जो प्लास्टिक यूज करते हैं उसका रिप्लेस हमारा प्रोडक्ट हो सकता है। मेरा जो प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट है वो टोटल मिला के 213 रुपीज हो रहा है। मैंने इसमें एग्रीकल्चर वेस्टेज, माइसीलियम, वर्कर एफर्ट्स, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, पैकेजिंग, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन को प्लस करके मेरा जो प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट हो रहा है वो 230 रुपीज हो रहा है। एग्रीकल्चर वेस्टेज में मैंने 3 रुपीज ली, माइसीलियम का मैंने 200 रुपीज लिया है, वर्कर एफर्ट में मैंने 3 रुपीज ऐड किए, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी 1 रुपीज पर यूनिट लिया है, पैकेजिंग के लिए मैंने 3 रुपीज लिए हैं, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन के लिए 3 रुपीज लिया, प्लस इसमें मैंने 7 रुपीज प्रॉफिट लिया है। तो पूरा मिला के मेरा जो प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट हो रहा है वो 220 रुपीज का हो रहा है। तो प्राइस जो होगा मार्केट में मेरे प्रोडक्ट का वो 220 रुपीज होगा पर प्रोडक्ट। फाइनेंशियल रोड मैप मेरा जो 1 ईयर का है, सबसे पहले तो मुझे मशीनरी चाहिए अपने प्रोडक्ट को बनाने के लिए, फिक्स एसेट। तो मशीनरी में मुझे एग्रीकल्चर वेस्टेज को कटिंग करने के लिए मशीनरी चाहिए जो मुझे मार्केट में 1 लाख रुपीज में परचेस कर सकती हूँ। मिक्सर चाहिए जो मुझे मार्केट में 50,000 रुपीज के मिल सकते हैं। ओवन मुझे मार्केट में 2,50,000 के मोल्डेड जो मार्केट में 50,000 रुपीज, और कूलिंग मार्केट में 20,000। टोटल मिला के जो फिक्स एसेट्स है वो 4,70,000 में परचेस कर सकते हैं। एक्सपेंसेस में मैंने मार्केटिंग, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, एम्प्लॉइज वेजेस, एम्प्लॉइज सिक्योरिटीज, रिपेयरिंग, मेंटेनेंस, रॉ मटेरियल एंड फैक्ट्री लीसेस को लिया है। मार्केटिंग में मैंने 5 लाख रुपीज दिया, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन मंथली 80,000 है, ईयरली 8 लाख है। एम्प्लॉइज वेजेस मैंने मंथली 2,25,000 और ईयरली 27 लाख रुपीज है। इलेक्ट्रिसिटी मैंने मंथली का 1,50,000 रुपीज लिया और ईयरली उसका 18 लाख रुपीज है, उससे भी कम आ सकता है। एम्प्लॉय सिक्योरिटी के लिए मैंने 50,000 रुपीज लिए, रिपेयर एंड मेंटेनेंस के लिए 3 लाख रुपीज, रॉ मटेरियल के लिए मैंने 5 लाख रुपीज लिए हैं, और फैक्ट्री लीज जो है मंथली 60,000, ईयरली मैंने 6 लाख रुपीज लिए हैं। तो टोटल जो एक्सपेंसेस मेरा आ रहा है वो 72,50,000 रुपीज का आ रहा है। कम्पिटिटिव में मैंने इकोवेयर को लिया है। इकोवेयर जो दिल्ली में बेस्ड कंपनी है, जो 2010 में एस्टैब्लिश हुई थी, फाउंडर का नाम है रिया सिंगल। तो मैंने उसको उस कंपनी और अपने कंपनी के साथ कंपेयर किया है, तो हम दोनों में बहुत से जो पॉइंट्स है बहुत ही सिमिलर है। जैसे उनका प्रोडक्ट इको फ्रेंडली है, मेरा भी प्रोडक्ट इको फ्रेंडली है। उनका जो फोकस है वो ज्यादातर फूड पैकेजिंग पे है, पर हमारा जो है स्टायरोफोम और थर्माकोल जो पैकेजिंग में यूज होता है, हमने उस पर ज्यादा फोकस किया है। उनका जो प्रोडक्ट है वो शुगर केन बैगेसेज से बनता है, पर हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट है वो डिफरेंट तरह के एग्रीकल्चर वेस्टेज से भी बन सकता है। हम दोनों की जो ड्यूरेबिलिटी है प्रोडक्ट की वो 90 डेज की है। उनका जो प्रोडक्ट है फायर रेसिस्टेंस नहीं है, स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं है, वाटर प्रूफ नहीं, पर हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट रहेगा वो फायर रेसिस्टेंस, स्ट्रॉन्ग और वाटर प्रूफ रहेगा। हम दोनों का जो प्रोडक्ट है 100% बायोडिग्रेडेबल है। उनका जो प्रोडक्ट है वो टर्न इनटू सॉइल, हमारा भी फर्टिलाइजर की तरह यूज होगा, और वहां पे एक न्यू प्लांट भी ग्रो हो जाएगा। हम दोनों का मोटो सेम है, प्लास्टिक की जो यूजेस है रिड्यूस करना इन पैकेजिंग। सो प्रोडक्ट को मार्केट में लॉन्च करने के बहुत से चैलेंजेस है। तो मेरे कुछ चैलेंजेस है। सबसे पहला तो मुझे एग्रीकल्चर वेस्टेज जो मुझे फार्मर से मिल जाएंगे, माइसिलियम अगर हम बाहर से खरीदने जाए तो उसकी कॉस्ट बहुत ज्यादा होगा, प्लस ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट भी होगा। तो इसके लिए हम माइसिलियम खुद ग्रो कर सकते हैं। एम्प्लॉयज हम प्लेसमेंट दे के भी कॉलेजेस में बहुत अलग अलग जगह पे हम जाकर एम्प्लॉयज ला सकते हैं, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वर्कर्स ला सकते हैं। और जो अगला चैलेंज आएगा वो लोगों को इस प्रोडक्ट के बारे में पता नहीं, तो हम लोगों एम्प्लॉयज को इस प्रोडक्ट के बारे में पता नहीं, तो हम इस प्रोडक्ट के बारे में उनको बताएंगे कि प्रोडक्ट बनता कैसे, इससे क्या बेनिफिट्स हो सकते हैं। मार्केट में प्रोडक्ट को इंट्रोड्यूस करने के लिए हम एडवर्टाइजमेंट कर सकते हैं अलग अलग स्टेजेस पे। दो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट प्रॉब्लम है। सबसे पहला है कस्टमर का ट्रस्ट। कस्टमर का ट्रस्ट हम उन्हें कुछ सैंपल्स दे सकते हैं ताकि वो हमारे प्रोडक्ट के ऊपर ट्रस्ट करे। और सबसे आखिरी जो मेन है वो चेंजिंग कस्टमर। कस्टमर एक प्रोडक्ट यूज करता है, दूसरे प्रोडक्ट पे अगर उसका ध्यान जाता है तो माइंड चेंज कर देते हैं, लेकिन हम उन्हें बेस्ट प्रोडक्ट देंगे रिजनेबल प्राइस पे ताकि वो बार बार हमारे प्रोडक्ट को परचेस करें। रिसोर्सेज एंड एक्टिविटीज में, रिसोर्सेज में मुझे मैन्युफैक्चरिंग स्पेस, कैपिटल, प्रोडक्ट क्वालिटी सर्टिफिकेट, फार्मर्स, रॉ मटेरियल के लिए ट्रांसपोर्टेशन रिसोर्सेज, एम्प्लॉयज, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी और वाटर की जरूरत है रिसोर्सेज में। एक्टिविटीज में मुझे B2B बिजनेस टू बिजनेस करना है, डिलीवर प्रोडक्ट एज ए रिजनेबल प्राइस पे कस्टमर को सेल करना है और कस्टमर को सेफली उनके प्रोडक्ट को उनके डेस्टिनेशन तक पहुंचाना है राइट टाइम पे। और जो नई टेक्नोलॉजी होती है उसका हम यूज करेंगे अपने प्रोडक्ट के लिए, और कस्टमर को कैसा प्रोडक्ट चाहिए उसका भी हम ध्यान रखकर हम अपनी एक्टिविटी कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you, Mahi. Screens sharing off कर दो and try to come online. Yeah. Time for some feedback from our jury.
Yeah, I have 2 questions. Mahi, ये जो 220 रुपया आपने बोला वो किस चीज का 220 रुपया है?
वो जो प्रोडक्ट रहेगा ना उसका पर प्रोडक्ट का जो प्राइस है 220 रुपीज है।
But what's your product?
मैम पैकेजिंग का है। पैकेजिंग जैसे थर्माकोल यूज होता है पैकेजिंग में, वैसा मेरा भी प्रोडक्ट रहेगा। तो पर पैकेजिंग का 220 रुपीज है।
नहीं मैम का क्वेश्चन आप समझे नहीं मैम। ये
सो पैकेजिंग एक बहुत बड़ी इंडस्ट्री है। आप टीवी का पैकेजिंग कर सकते हो। You said you don't do food, right? But other than food, book का पैकेजिंग, ये पैकेजिंग, वो पैकेजिंग। So when you say कि 220 रुपया है, तो क्या एक थैली का है जो आप बनाएंगे, या what is it? या पर स्क्वायर फीट का प्राइस है, या कुछ तो होगा, राइट? यू कैन नॉट से कि मैं कुछ भी पैकेजिंग करूँ और उसका मैं 220 रुपया ले लूंगी। दैट्स नॉट राइट।
मैम वो थैली जैसा नहीं, जैसे हम टेलीविजन खरीदते हैं सर।
Yeah, can you put on your video?
सर ऑन है।
Not it. अब दिख। Yeah, okay, go ahead.
अब मैम जैसे हम कोई भी प्रोडक्ट खरीदने जाते हैं, जैसे कोई वॉच खरीदते हैं या फिर कोई टेलीविजन रहता है, तो जो पैकेजिंग रहता है थर्माकोल में यूज होता है टेलीविजन में, उसको सेफली एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ट्रांसफर करने के लिए। तो जो थर्माकोल है ना, मेरा प्रोडक्ट सेम वैसा ही रहेगा, पर वो थर्माकोल की जगह मेरा प्रोडक्ट रहेगा। तो उसका 220 रुपीज है एक थर्माकोल का जो पैकेजिंग होगा।
Mahi, the jury is trying to understand per किलो है, पर लीटर है, क्या है कॉस्ट? ये 220 रुपए जो आपका बिल है
पर सर वो लीटर में नहीं है, पर प्रोडक्ट है। एक प्रोडक्ट जैसे सर एग्जांपल दूं मैं।
आर यू सेइंग दैट माही, ये आप बोल रही हैं कि ये आपकी कोई शीट है आपके प्रोडक्ट की और एक शीट का कॉस्ट 220 रुपए, समथिंग लाइक दैट आप बोलना चाह रहे हैं?
यस सर, हाँ मैं वही बोलना चाहती हूँ। उसका 220 रुपीज है पर। तो
शीट का कुछ डायमेंशन बनाया है कि भाई जैसे वो आती है ना शीट्स, प्लाईवुड की शीट आती है कि भाई ये दिस इज लाइक 8x4 8x5 या ऐसा, तो आपकी जो शीट बनेंगी आपके प्रोडक्ट की, एनी डायमेंशन फॉर दैट कि ओके पर शीट आई विल बी, हम इसको बेचेंगे और उसकी साइज ये है और उसकी कीमत ये है, 220 रुपए है। और दूसरा तो वो एक करना चाहिए आपके प्रेजेंटेशन में। आई मीन दैट्स अ पॉइंट विच इज रिक्वायर्ड। दूसरा पॉइंट ये है कि आपका मार्जिन तो आपने 7 रुपए मतलब 3.5% पे आप ऑपरेट करने वाले हैं। बहुत रिस्की प्रोजेक्ट हो जाएगा ना माही ये तो आपके लिए। आपका 220 रुपए में आप बेचने वाले हैं और 213 रुपए आपका कॉस्ट आ रहा है, तो सिर्फ 7 रुपीज का मार्जिन है। कहीं भी कॉस्ट कुछ बढ़ी कम हुई तो ये तो नुकसान वाला काम हो जाएगा आपको, बहुत काफी सारा कैपिटल कॉस्ट आपकी है ही 5 लाख 4.5 लाख रुपए उसमें। तो ये थोड़ा सा देखना चाहिए उसके अंदर भी, है ना। तो वो एक है। और जो आपने बताया कि आप सम 72 lakhs का कुछ प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट, कितनी कैपेसिटी पे बताए हैं वो आपने कि कितनी शीट्स बनाएंगे या क्या, व्हाट इज एस्टिमेट, व्हाट इज द बेसिस ऑफ द एस्टिमेट? सो मे बी यू कैन लुक इनटू दोस।
अगर हमारा
क्या बोलिए
सर, हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट रहेगा, अगर हमें ऑर्डर आएगा पर प्रोडक्ट का, जैसे अगर मुझे कैल्सी को मतलब जैसे ये कैल्सी है, मुझे इसको पैकेज करना है, तो इसका जो एक पैकेजिंग रहेगा ना, उसका जो प्राइस है वो 220 रुपीज रहेगा। और इसकी जो साइज है ना, वो प्रोडक्ट के हिसाब से हम उस प्रोडक्ट के हिसाब से मैन्युफैक्चरिंग करेंगे उस पैकेजिंग को।
गुड माही, बहुत अच्छा एग्जांपल है। लेकिन कैलकुलेटर आपने बताया कि उसको पैक करेंगे, अब कैलकुलेटर की वैल्यू 150 रुपए है, उसका पैकेजिंग कॉस्ट 200 रुपए कौन देगा ना, नहीं दे सकता ऐसे। तो आपको थोड़ा सा आई थिंक आपको थोड़ा डीप डाइव करना पड़ेगा अपने प्रोजेक्ट के अंदर या प्रोजेक्ट के अंदर, और ये थोड़ी सी जो भी शॉर्टकमिंग्स है ना उसको करिए। कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छा है, आपका एफर्ट बहुत अच्छा है, और आप थोड़ा सा एफर्ट करेंगे तो आप, आई एम श्योर यू विल गेट ऑल द आंसर्स व्हाटएवर वी आर सीकिंग फॉर। थैंक यू।
Thank you. I think time is up for question answer. Please put in the scores for Mahi. Mahi, you can leave the room. Thank you for your time today. It was a good attempt. Can we have the next participant in the room while judges are putting in the score?
Yes, they are in the room.
Okay.
What is the number?
It's 4049, Sania and Nadia Menon.
Sir, can we start sharing?
You can share the screen and keep on hold.
Okay, sir.
Kashyap sir, are you there?
Yes.
Could you listen to the whole presentation? Piche wala Mahi Singh wala?
Yes, absolutely. I already done the marking also.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
So, Sania and Nadia, are you both sisters?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Good to hear you. Go ahead, please.
Are we done with scoring?
Yes, done.
What's the number here?
The number is 049. Participant number 049. Girja madam, are you done with the scoring?
Yes, yes.
Okay. The participant number is 049. Okay.
Which standard or school you are studying in? And
I am studying in class 12 and I am studying in class 11. We are in Vallabh Ashram School.
Okay. Vallabh Ashram Padi.
Yes, sir. Main campus.
Near Valsad. So I think we are good to go. Okay. You can start your presentation now.
जूरी कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, पार्टिसिपेट नंबर 049 स्टार्टअप वापी के प्लेटफॉर्म पे आने वाली है एक अनोखा आइडिया के साथ। ऑटोमेट द वर्ल्ड ऑफ ऑटोमोबाइल। हम सबका दिन ही शुरू होता है गाड़ियों से। पापा ऑफिस जाते हैं गाड़ी में, बच्चे स्कूल जाते हैं गाड़ी में, दादी मंदिर जाते हैं गाड़ी में, तो मम्मी शॉपिंग जाते हैं गाड़ी में। गाड़ी हम सबकी जरूरत है, लेकिन इन गाड़ियों की जरूरत कौन पूरी करेगा? इस बड़े से मार्केट को ऑर्गेनाइज कौन करेगा? इसीलिए आ रहे हैं ऑटोमेट, क्योंकि हम एक एप्लीकेशन के थ्रू इस पूरे मार्केट को ऑर्गेनाइज करेंगे, क्योंकि अगर स्टार्ट मस्त तो दिन जबरदस्त। हेलो जोरी, मैं सानिया वाहिद मेमन और मैं नादिया वाहिद मेमन श्री वल्लभ आश्रम स्कूल किला पार्टी से। अब हम आपको ले जाते हैं ऑटोमेट के दूसरे कोच की तरफ। आप सबके पास इन कंपनियों में से कोई ना कोई कंपनी की गाड़ी तो होंगी, चाहे वो मारुति सुजुकी हो, ऑडी हो, BMW हो या महिंद्रा हो। इन सब की गाड़ियों में जरूरत पड़ती है एक्सेसरीज की, स्पेयर्स की, और यही हमारा इनोवेटिव आइडिया है। हम ये सारी चीज को लाते हैं अंडर वन रूफ ऑटोमेट, और इसीलिए हमारे टारगेट ऑडियंस है हायर मिडिल क्लास, जो ये सारी चीजों को अफोर्ड कर सकती है, और जनाबे राइडर्स तो ये सारी चीजों के शौकीन है ही। अब हम जाते हैं हमारी ऑटोमेट के दूसरे कंपार्टमेंट की ओर, जहाँ पे आती है हमारी यूएसपी। यूएसपी में सबसे पहली है आरसी बुक का ई पिक अपलोड करना है। जहाँ पे आप आरसी बुक का पिक अपलोड करेंगे, आपके गाड़ी की हर डिटेल आ जाएगी, आपको जो चाहिए वो देख लेना फिर आप लोग। फिर यहाँ पे 24 आवर्स के अंदर डिलीवरी मिलेगी। यहाँ पे राइडर्स के लिए तो अलग स्लॉट ही अवेलेबल है, और यहाँ पे सारी यूनिक एसेसरीज भी अवेलेबल है। यहाँ पे आपको एक ऐसा एक्सपर्ट मिलेगा जो आपके घर पे आके आपके प्रोडक्ट्स को अच्छे से फिट कर पाएगा एसेसरीज को। यहाँ पे कस्टमाइज एसेसरीज भी अवेलेबल है।
अब बढ़ते हैं अगले चेन का तरफ। और यहाँ पे आप गौर फरमाइए, क्योंकि यहाँ पे आ रही है ऑटोमेटेड रेवेन्यू स्ट्रीम। ऑटोमेट अपना अप्रोक्स 60% ऑफ रेवेन्यू जनरेट करेगा हर एक प्रोडक्ट पर अपनी मार्जिन ज्वाइन करके। अप्रोक्स 30% ऑफ रेवेन्यू जनरेट करेगा ऑटोमेट की एप्लीकेशन पर जो कंपनीज ऐड देंगी। अप्रोक्स 4% ऑफ रेवेन्यू जनरेट करेगा हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल से। अप्रोक्स 4% ऑफ रेवेन्यू जनरेट करेगा कंपनी की इन्वेंटरीज जो वेयरहाउस में पड़ी है उस पर चार्जेस लगा के। और अप्रोक्स 2% ऑफ रेवेन्यू जनरेट करेगा लेट डिलीवरी चार्जेस से। और अब अपनी सीट की पेटियां बांध लीजिए, क्योंकि ऑटोमेट जाने वाला है मार्केट की ओर। अब ऑटोमेट मार्केट में जाने के लिए काफी अजीबोगरीब टेक्निक्स यूज करेगा। जैसे सबसे पहले हमारे ही कस्टमर जाएंगे मार्केट में और ह्यूमर क्रिएट करेंगे कि ऑटोमेट इज द बेस्ट। फिर हमारे हर प्रोडक्ट की परचेस पे कस्टमर्स को मिलेंगे एक्साइटिंग से रिवॉर्ड्स, डिस्काउंट, शिपिंग तो हमारी तरफ से है, और यहाँ पे डोर टू डोर फ्री मैकेनिक भी जाएगा इनको सर्विस प्रोवाइड करने। सोशल मीडिया तो आजकल का है ही मोस्ट ट्रेंडिंग पार्ट। इंस्टाग्राम, फेसबुक, यूट्यूब पे हम पूरी तरह से मार्केटिंग करेंगे। राइडर्स का हमें फुल सपोर्ट रहेगा, क्योंकि राइडर्स पूरे इंडिया में ट्राइड करते हैं। और फिर हम हमारे कंज्यूमर्स को एसएमएस, मेल्स जैसे फ्लायर्स भेजेंगे, जिससे हमारे कस्टमर को अपडेट रहेगा। और यहाँ पे जो भी ट्रेडर पूरे महीने में सबसे अच्छा एप्लीकेशन पे ट्रेड करेगा उसे 24 आवर्स के लिए हमारी एप्लीकेशन पे फ्री एडवर्टाइजिंग का मौका भी मिलेगा। और लास्ट एंड सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट यहाँ पे रेफरल प्रोग्रामिंग होगा। जैसे कि मैं मेरे मोबाइल में एप्लीकेशन डाउनलोड करूंगी, उसके थ्रू और 5 जने करेंगे और वो 5 का बेनिफिट मुझे मिलेगा, और वो 5 से और 5 जने करेंगे और उनका बेनिफिट उसको मिलेगा। ऐसे ही वो चेन चलती रहेगी और और सब बढ़ते रहेंगे, क्योंकि एक दूसरे से करते हैं प्यार हम, एक दूसरे के लिए बेकरार हम। अब बढ़ते ऑटोमेट के दूसरे कोर्स करो, और यहाँ पे ध्यान दोहराइए क्योंकि ये है हमारी प्राइसिंग और कॉस्टिंग। इसे हम एक एग्जांपल के थ्रू समझाते हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल, मार्केट में एक हेलमेट सोल्ड होती है 1000 रुपीज की। ये है हेलमेट की मार्केट प्राइस। क्योंकि हम होलसेल प्राइस में उसे पिक करेंगे तो हमें पर हेलमेट की कॉस्ट होगी 650। हम उसको आफ्टर एक्सपेंसेस यानी मार्केटिंग और ट्रांसपोर्टेशन एक्सपेंसेस हमें पर हेलमेट पड़ेंगे 700 में, और हम उसके पर 200 रुपीज हमारा प्रॉफिट डाल के सेल करेंगे तो भी हमें पर हेलमेट पड़ती है 900 की। यानी 1000 रुपीज की हेलमेट कस्टमर को 900 में मिलती है, यानी कस्टमर भी खुश और वो बोलेगा यस। और अब हमारे फाइनेंशियल रोड मैप की तरफ बढ़ते हैं, जहाँ पे हम उसे 3 फेज में डिवाइड करे हैं। जिसमें फर्स्ट फेज में हमारी मेन इनकम जनरेट होगी हमारे सेल्स से, जहाँ से 1.5 लाख की इनकम होगी और स्पॉन्सर्स के थ्रू 50,000 की। और हमारा मेन एक्सपेंस होगा मार्केटिंग में, जहाँ पे 1 लाख, और अदर एक्सपेंसेस जैसे कि सैलरी है, लाइट बिल्स है, वहाँ पे 50,000। दूसरे फेज की बात करूँ तो वहाँ पे हमारा मेन इनकम का सोर्स होगा हमारा सेल्स, जहाँ से हमें 2 लाख की इनकम होगी और स्पॉन्सर्स के थ्रू 1 लाख। और हमारा मेन एक्सपेंस होगा मार्केटिंग में, जहाँ पे 1.5 लाख और अदर एक्सपेंसेस में 50,000। और लास्ट फेज की बात करूं तो हमारी मेन इनकम होगी सेल्स के थ्रू, जहाँ पे 3.5 लाख की इनकम और स्पॉन्सर्स के थ्रू 1.5 लाख। और एक्सपेंसेस की बात करूं तो यहाँ पे हमारा मेन एक्सपेंस होगा 2 लाख इन मार्केटिंग एंड 1 लाख इन अदर एक्सपेंसेस। क्योंकि हमारा फाउंडेशन जॉइंट स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाने के लिए हम हर 24 आवर्स में स्वॉट एनालिसिस भी करेंगे। अब ले जाते हैं आपको मार्केट स्टडी के कोच तरफ। ये कोई चटपटा सा कोच है क्योंकि यहाँ पे है पूरी मार्केट स्टडी। ये स्टडी बताता है कि जनवरी 2022 में ही पूरे इंडिया में 1 लाख से ज्यादा गाड़ियां सोल्ड हो चुकी है, और इन सारी गाड़ियों की एक्सेसरीज की जरूरत तो होगी, यानी हमारी स्केलेबिलिटी कितनी बड़ी है। इवन इंडिया में अभी ऑटोमोबाइल का ग्रोथ 17.5% है, इसीलिए अभी ये पूरे वर्ल्ड में 5th लार्जेस्ट मार्केट है, और 2026 तक वो 44% हो जाने वाला है, यानी 3rd लार्जेस्ट मार्केट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड। हमारे कॉम्पिटिटर्स में आते हैं गो मैकेनिक और बेंडिडोस, लेकिन ये गो मैकेनिक सर्विसेज पे ज्यादा फोकस करते हैं और
मैंडिटोस कस्टमाइजिंग, लेकिन ऑटोमेट लेके आ रहे हैं दोनों चीजें ओनली ऑन ऑटोमेट। और हमारे बिजनेस मॉडल की बात करूं तो यहाँ पे दो टाइप के मॉडल है, B2B और B2C। B2B में हम हमारे ट्रेडर्स है कंपनीज के साथ टाइप करेंगे, उनसे प्रोडक्ट लेंगे पूरे इंडिया में, और B2C में हमारे कंज्यूमर्स की सारी डिमांड को फुलफिल करेंगे, चाहे एसेसरीज हो, स्पेयर पार्ट हो, वो सबको हम प्रोवाइड करेंगे, क्योंकि ऑटोमेट के पास है हेडलाइट से टेल लाइट तक और व्हील से हेलमेट तक, ओनली ऑन ऑटोमेट। अब हर बिजनेस में चैलेंजेस तो होते ही है और साथ ही साथ वो लाते हैं अपने यूनिक से सॉल्यूशन। अब हमारे चैलेंजेस की बात करें तो हमारे एप्लीकेशन को यूजर फ्रेंडली कैसे बनेंगे, इसके लिए हमारी आईटी टीम हमेशा अलर्ट रहेगी और जो भी सबसे अच्छा फीडबैक्स होंगे या जिसे अपडेट करना होगा वो चीज को हम अप्लाई करेंगे। और एप्लीकेशन 4 टाइप की होती है, स्मार्ट एप्लीकेशन, हार्ड टू यूज एप्लीकेशन, नॉट स्मार्ट एप्लीकेशन और इजी टू यूज। हमारे ऑटोमेट पे आपको मिलेगा स्मार्ट और इजी टू यूज एप्लीकेशंस। इवन ये बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज है, तो हम 24 आवर्स के अंदर एसेसरीज डोर स्टेप पे कैसे प्रोवाइड करेंगे, इसीलिए हम जो यूनिक एसेसरीज और डेली यूज एसेसरीज है उसे हम पहले से ही हमारे वेयरहाउस में स्टोर रखेंगे और वेयरहाउस कुछ डिस्टेंसेस के बाद अवेलेबल होंगे, यानी वो प्रॉब्लम तो बिल्कुल ही खत्म हो गए। और हम हमारे मार्केट की अपग्रेडिंग डिमांड को कैसे मैनेज करेंगे, इसीलिए हमारी R&D टीम हमेशा मार्केट में तैनात रहेगी और आपकी फरमाइश को हम तक पहुंचाने के लिए हमेशा परिश्रम करेगी। और ये प्रॉब्लम बहुत बड़ा है कि अचानक कोई कंपनी अपनी प्रोडक्शन ही बंद कर दी, तो इसीलिए हम हमारे कस्टमर से बिल्कुल लॉयल रखेंगे और उनको नोटिफिकेशन पहुंच जाएगा कि दिस प्रोडक्ट इज आउट ऑफ स्टॉक प्रेजेंट टाइम। और अब हमारे लास्ट इंजन की तरफ बढ़ते हैं, रिसोर्स एंड एक्टिविटी। हर ट्रेन का दो इंजन होते हैं, जहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम हमारा मेन इंजन था, अब की रिसोर्स और एक्टिविटीज हमारा लास्ट इंजन है। हमारे की रिसोर्स में आते हैं हमारे ह्यूमन रिसोर्स, हमारे एम्प्लॉय स्टाफ जो हमें हमेशा सपोर्ट करते हैं। फिर आते हैं हमारे फिजिकल रिसोर्सेज, जहाँ पे हमारे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है, वेयर हाउस है, हमारे ऑफिस है, और लास्ट में हमारी आती है IT टेक्निकल रिसोर्सेज, जहाँ पे हमारी आईटी टीम आपके लिए हमारी एप्लीकेशन पे एक यूजर फ्रेंडली एक्सपीरियंस बनाएंगे। और ये सारे रिसोर्सेज को साथ बनेगा ऑटोमेट, एक स्ट्रॉन्ग एप्लीकेशन जो पूरे इंडिया में रॉक करेगा। और अब हम लास्ट में हमारे एक्टिविटीज की बात करें, यहाँ पे 2 व्हील और 4 व्हील की सारी एसेसरीज और स्पेयर पार्ट अवेलेबल है, क्योंकि ऑटोमेट मानता है कि गाड़ी हर घर की हिस्सा है और यही हमारा किस्सा है। थैंक यू।
Thank you. You can stop the slide sharing. We will go for feedback.
Well, loved your presentation, huh?
Very well.
Awesome presentation skills, and the way you've done it, the narration is fabulous.
Thank you, sir.
बहुत मजा आया.
Thank you, sir.
Good. How did you got this idea? Do you have any background of auto accessories?
Yes, sir. Actually, my father is doing such business of automobile. And he
Okay.
is facing many problems every day. So we have
Okay.
decided to make an app so these all problems can be
So
solved.
you understand the problem also, what the problem is, and therefore you came up with this idea.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are the challenges? You mentioned few challenges over there, right? आपके father के challenges जो हैं, is this being solved by this application?
Sir, actually, this application is we are merging all the traders, companies are collaborating with us that we can provide our best services to our consumers. और challenges वो ऑफलाइन के चैलेंजेस है, हम ऑनलाइन लाएंगे तो चैलेंजेस कुछ अलग ही होंगे, लेकिन हम ऑफलाइन के चैलेंजेस को बेस बना के चलेंगे तो हम एक्सपांड ज्यादा कर सकेंगे और लोगों की नीड पूरी कर सकेंगे बाय एडिंग हर।
Good. All the best, beta. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Any other feedback?
Well, yeah, one question. Now, जिसका गाड़ी होता है ना, उसका एक फेवरेट गराज होता है, सॉरी वर्कशॉप होता है, करेक्ट?
Yes, ma'am.
So उनका अपना वर्कशॉप जब होता है, so they are a bit reluctant to only, क्योंकि अगर मैंने ऐप से सिर्फ ये खरीदा, what do you call it, if I just take the parts, अभी वो इंस्टॉल कौन करेगा फिर? I'll have to go to a garage, no?
मैम, ऑटोमेट की एप्लीकेशन पे ऐसी सर्विस अवेलेबल है, यानी आप जो पार्ट खरीदते हो उसे आपको सिर्फ आप पे मेंशन करना रहेगा कि हमें साथों साथ मैकेनिकल सर्विस भी चाहिए, तो आपके घर पे आके वो बंदा आपकी गाड़ी में जो आपको चेंजेस करवाने होंगे, वो पार्ट लगाने होंगे, वो सारी चीजें वो बंदा कर देगा।
ओके, अभी मेरा गाड़ी चालू नहीं हो रहा है। ओके, अज्यूम करो कि मुझे गाड़ी के बारे में कुछ नहीं पता। ओके, मुझे इतना ही पता है कि गाड़ी चल नहीं रहा है। ओके, सो मुझे नहीं पता कि मुझे क्या स्पेयर्स लेने होंगे, या फिर मुझे मैकेनिक को बुला, तो मैं तो नजदीक का मैकेनिक को बुलाऊंगी।
मैम, अगर आपका एक्सपीरियंस बेटर करना, तो हमने वहाँ पे एक स्लॉट दिया है हमारी यूएसपी में, आरसी बुक अपलोड। तो वहाँ पे आरसी बुक का पिक अपलोड कर देंगे, तो आपकी गाड़ी की सारी रिलेटेड इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको मिल जाएगी। फिर उसके रिलेटेड आपको स्पेयर्स जो चाहिए आप वो देख सकते हो। अगर आपको मैकेनिक चाहिए तो आप उसमें मैकेनिक का नोटिफिकेशन ऑन कर सकते हो, तो यू विल गेट द मैकेनिक विद इन 24 आवर्स।
ओके, गुड, वेरी गुड,
थैंक यू मैम।
वेरी गुड यार, इट शुड वर्क। पापा को ही बोलो इन्वेस्ट करे, ऐप जल्दी से बनाओ और बिजनेस एक्सपांड करो।
यस मैम। मैम आपके
Thank you. Thank you. We will stop the presentation and the question answer round here. Thank you, Sanya Nadia. Best of luck, and judges, please score them. So this will be the last presentation for this session. Okay, Sanya Nadia, bye. Bye. You can exit the room. Bye. Please score them.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
So, Jigar, can we take a strategic break here, 5 minutes, then come for the second session?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So once we can give some relaxation to our eyes. We have been hooked up to screen from last 1.5 hours. We can have coffee or tea or something, freshen up, and then we'll come back in 5 minutes. Let's rejoin around 8:30. We are falling a little short of time.
Sure.
Okay. Judy?
6 minutes. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Thank you, Judy.
6 minutes, right? Come back in 6 minutes, is it?
Yeah, 8:30, madam.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, थोड़ा freshen up हो जाएगा. Thank you. Yeah, you can put your videos off and go. Yeah. We'll be back by 8:30. You can come back. Okay. All good, Jigar? Other end? Participants?
Yeah, all is going good, and even timings are going good. So first participant takes 16 minutes. So I'm worried. I think आज late हो जाएगा. But second and third save the time.
Second and save the time. So it will be good bad presentation.
So it will be okay for us. Yeah.
So now I'm typing proper 15 minutes માં બધું જ પતવું જોઈએ. That is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Even I'm also measuring the same thing.
So 10 મિનિટમાં પતાવે ને પછી 5 મિનિટ અંદર સ્કોરિંગ થી બધું ટોટલ ટાઈમ જ 15 મિનિટ એથી beyond નથી જવું એમ. બરાબર ને?
And in the other room, participants are very excited. They already logged in early, and they are asking, "Sir, मेरा number कब आएगा?" and all that.
Good. Prep them. I will also take a short break. Fresh થઈને 5 મિનિટ પાછો આવ્યો. Yeah. Okay. ચલો. Bye.
Kunal, if you free, then you and me both will be go there in the room and give some energy to the students.
Yes. આપણે મળીએ ઓલા રૂમ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Khushid bhai,
हाँ जी
are you back?
Yes.
Great. So our next participant is Dhara and Riya. It's 164. Participant number 164. Dhara and Riya. Khushid bhai, please confirm with the all juries, and then I will introduce them in the room.
You can get them in the room. At least we can put on the slides while jury is joining.
Okay, sure.
Oh, the founders are really young.
Yes. So Bija madam is here. Kashyap sir, are you back? Kashyap sir, are you back? I think he's not back. We might have to wait for him. I will drop him a message. Zara, you can share your slides. We can keep them ready while the jury is rejoining. आप अपने slides share कर लो.
Excuse me, sir, am I audible now?
You can check your audio also once. Riya Dara, आपका audio check कर लो.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, Riya. Dara.
Yes, sir, am I audible too?
Yes, you are also audible. Change the slide. एक दो आगे पीछे करो. Okay, wonderful. First slide पे चले जाओ और wait. Okay, wait. Actually, Kashyap sir is not here. Jigar, I'm calling him.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Ready.
रिया थोड़ा सा स्क्रीन के नजदीक से बोलना, आपका आवाज थोड़ा कम आ रहा है. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How old are you, Riya?
13 years old.
Which grade?
7th.
Wow, in which school?
Gyanram School.
So you and who is the other one? Where's Dhara?
Yes, I'm here.
Same class, Dhara?
Yes.
All the best.
Thank you.
Kashyap sir, are you here?
Yes, I'm online.
Okay. So participant number you have to search for is 164. Dharandia, we'll start in a minute, okay? So just be prepared. Are we good to go, jury? All of you?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Right. Start.
Dhara, please go ahead.
Greetings to honorable judges. We, Priya Sharma and Dhara Patel, are presenting the idea of Toy Island, which is a toy library. Toy Island is a destination where children can play with a variety of toys without purchasing them, which will also help them to reduce their addiction towards gadgets. So, let us see what made us think about Toy Island.
The first problem we are trying to solve is that nowadays, excessive use of gadgets by children has become a national problem. The excessive use of gadgets causes mental illnesses, makes the kids lethargic and lazy, and also affects their physical health.
Another problem we want to solve is that when kids buy new toys, they usually get bored by playing with the same toy within 10 to 15 days, and the toy lies in a corner of the house. So, let us see what is the innovative solution we found out for these problems.
The idea of Toy Island will provide children with a variety of toys without purchasing them. The real fun is that they can also issue toys at home to play comfortably. This idea will also help them to reduce their addiction towards gadget. Toy Island will act as a recreation zone for children where they can relax and play with the toys. The target audience are the parents, and the services will be provided to the children aging 3 years to 15 years.
USP of Toy Island. We provide one-time use facility of Toy Island.
We provide a variety of toys for the age group of 3 years to 15 years. Also, there will be trustable supervisors to take care of the children when they are playing.
We provide good quality toys. We also provide memberships for more facilities and services. So, now let us have a look at the revenue stream.
Some of the revenue streams are as follows. Memberships. We provide quarterly, half-yearly and yearly memberships for better facilities. We also provide one-time use facility of Toy Island.
We provide the facility of issuing toys at home. If any child wants to play with the toys in the comfort of the home, they can do so. We also provide cafe facilities in case children want to eat something. They can also enjoy refreshing shakes and delicious snacks while playing with the toys in Toy Island.
We also have indoor games like chess, carom, and table tennis, which can be played by both parents as well as the children. Now, let's have a look at the go-to-market strategy. The target market are the working parents, which belong to lower middle class to upper middle class and the premium class of the society, and the services will be provided to the children aging 3 years to 15 years.
Some of the ways for address marketing and promotion are as follows: by collaborating with schools, tuition classes, etc., and by online advertising, and also by using banners and posters where the footfall of people is more. Oh, how could we forget about the ways to attract customers?
We can attract customers in many ways. As Toy Island is a safe destination, we can organize birthday parties and get-togethers for children. We will also organize kids' parties twice a month, which would be free of cost. We will also note that same children are not repeated again and again.
Oh yes, I also got some ideas.
Great, what are they?
We will also be providing special birthday discounts to 3 lucky kids every day. They just have to show their school ID card and they can get special birthday discounts while playing in Toy Island. Also, we will be organizing public events which will act as a source of advertising and awareness among people.
Hello, can you hear me? I'm very sorry, I'm having a network issue.
No, Dhara, it's fine. We can hear you. Riya,
Yes.
unmute yourself and continue. No problem. It's okay. Continue.
Yes, the service pricing and cost. Toy Island is affordable for people from lower middle class to upper middle class and the premium class of the society.
The details for different memberships are as follows. Quarterly membership for 3 months will cost rupees 3,000. Half-yearly membership for 6 months will cost rupees 5,000. Annually membership will cost rupees 10,000.
Some additional facilities are as follows. The cost for hosting birthday parties would be rupees 5,000, maximum 15 guests. And the cost for hosting get-togethers would also be rupees 5,000 with maximum 15 guests. Note that we also will be charging food charges. Some special discounts are if a kid comes with his or her friend, we would give her or him up to 10% discount. Now my friend Ria will continue with the financial roadmap for 1 year.
Financial roadmap for the initial 6 months. Considering 100 customers, as per calculated, we would be earning rupees 2,80,000. From the amount, approximately 55% would be spent on expenses. The details are as follows. Maintenance of the library, 10%. Paying salaries to the cleaners and supervisors of the library, 15%. Paying electricity bills, 5%. Providing commissions to the collaborators, 15%, and advertising, 10%. The remaining 45% will be our profit, from which 10% would be kept as emergency funds and 5% we will be donating to orphanage homes and old age homes. Therefore, we get 30% of the earned amount in our pockets.
After functioning of the toy island smoothly, our expenses would gradually decrease and it will give rise to our profits, as the cost for advertising and commissions would also be deducted. We also will be monitoring our expenses and budget regularly. Competitive analysis. Our competitors are Olive & Poppy Toy Library and Khilonewala Library. Here are some facts which are better in Toy Island. Both our competitors keep the library closed on Sundays.
Oh, good point. Here we will improve and we'll keep Toy Island open on Sundays.
Toy Island and one of our competitor, that is Olive & Poppy Toy Library, provides an area to play. Whereas our second competitor, Khilonewala, delivers the toys at home.
Toy Island will have franchisees in small cities, whereas one of our competitor, Olive & Poppy Toy Library, only functions on local level. Khilonewala has its franchisees only in big cities.
Toy Island, Olive & Poppy Toy Library, and Khilonewala, all three of us provide memberships for better facilities and services. Now, let's have a look at the challenges we will be facing and their solutions.
One of the biggest challenges we will be facing is competition. We can face it by the following ways. By providing comparatively less pricing than a competitor, by procuring sustainable and hygienic toys. As discussed earlier, we will also be providing discount vouchers, special birthday discounts, and discount offers. This will help us to attract more people towards Toy Island.
Yes, we also will be facing hygiene issues. And to prevent this, we would be appointing trained cleaners for the sanitation of the toys without damaging them.
One more challenge is about the safety of the kids, for which we will be hiring trustable supervisors to take care of the children when they are playing.
We also will be installing CCTV cameras and the access will be provided to the parents as per their convenience.
Here are the key resources and activities for Toy Island. Key resources. Shop of area with area about 1,000 square feet carpet area. Extra budget to pay the salaries to the cleaners and supervisors of the library, and also for the storage of the toys.
We will also need a variety of toys suiting the taste of all age groups. Some key activities would be procuring good quality toys,
hiring trustable supervisors to take care of the children properly, and appointing trained cleaners who will clean the toys without damaging them.
That was all our idea. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. You can stop the screen sharing. Yeah. Judges, round of feedback for them, please.
Excellent idea. Actually, we like. I want to ask from Ria or Dhara. You have used a couple of times one-time use facility. What it means? A couple of up, somewhere you used, or maybe 3-4 times you used this. That's the one.
Yes,
Second,
sir. One-time use facility is a service where children can come and pay a certain amount and play for 2 hours. Whereas our competitors only provide memberships. If we compulsory buy the memberships, then only you will get the access to play with the toy.
otherwise, one-time facility. It's like one time you pay and play, and that's okay.
And then go. You're free.
And cost of toys which you will be buying for the library, you put as a part of expenses, which is 55%, or how it is? Cost of toys.
We have added it there.
You
We
added
have
to
kept
that.
it. Yes.
And one important point where I want to congratulate you and compliment you for that, and the great idea that out of your earning 15%, you will be giving it for charity. That's really commendable at this age. I mean, you're thinking of in this manner, and that you want to improve the society around you. Wonderful. Congratulations for that. Great thought.
Are you also considering, Dhara and Ria, not just toys, but storytelling, crafts, for example? Are you considering that?
Yes, we will having the supervisors will also give them some kind of knowledge which is beneficial for them.
Okay, that makes a big sense. Okay, I mean, when you kind of add storytelling, it could be in form of narration or a play or whatever, right? It adds to the overall enjoyment and experience that kids would get. Okay, if not, consider that. I think it's a good idea. You have to think about how do you kind of take it forward from the scalability point of view, right? Because when you think about opening from one place to more other places, right, then the investment goes higher. Right? Yes. Think about that, how you would do scalability. And are you also adding any kind of, how do you reach out to the kids? How do you get them on board? What will you do to do that?
We are organizing public events, which would be chargeable. So they will come to know about Toy Island. And we also are organizing free cost parties twice a month. So they can come and they can know what Toy Island is.
A free cost party, what does it mean?
That they can come and they can enjoy for 2 hours and they can know more about it.
Okay. Have you thought of considering to tie up with some nurseries or schools or play schools?
Yes. With the point at collaborating with schools and tuition classes. And we think that after functioning properly, we are also planning to collaborate with orphanage homes. Even those children can come to Toy Island to play.
Okay. And would you accept toys people want to give away toys, for example, and not just so you don't have to buy, right? Can you thinking of that? So their investment of buying toys would actually go down if you do that.
Yes, sir. We accept donated toys as well.
Okay. Did you mention that in your presentation?
No.
You should, okay? Think about that because that brings your, and by the way, there may be many volunteers who want to come and do this thing and do supervision, for example. It could be part of their community services. For example, a lot of college kids I know want to do such things, right? So you're getting staff on board to supervise can also go down. That cost can go down by providing volunteering opportunities, right?
Yes.
Think about that too, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Time's up. Please score them, jury. Thank you for valuable inputs. Thank you, Ria, Dhara. Wonderful. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You can exit. Bye.
Bye, sir. Good night.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Good night. Judges, please put in your scores. We can bring the next participant in. My number is 106. Yeah, Molly. Yeah, please share your slides.
Yes.
Can you change the slide and check once before we start?
Just a second, I'm trying to make it full screen.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it visible?
Yes, done. Change the slides once.
Yes.
Okay, come back to the first one. Okay, just hold on. Jury, are we done with the scoring? Kashyap bhai?
Yes.
Pradeep sir? Yeah.
Done.
Okay. Yeah. Pari, best of luck. And your time starts now. Go ahead.
My greetings to the jury. I would like to begin by directly addressing the problem statement. That is lack of high order thinking skills in children and lack of exposure to highly relevant skills in their schools as well as their surroundings. Especially those skills which are not taught to children because of outdated methods of learning and outdated curriculum. For example, a skill like managing finances remains a taboo in Indian households and is also not addressed properly in schools. Hi, my name is Molly Mehta. My participant ID is 106 and I'm from Manaswin Educon Private Limited. The innovative solution for that problem would be exposing students to a learning experience where they not only learn these necessary skills, but they learn these skills in a way that ignites critical thinking, creativity, and curiosity in them. The idea is to build an EdTech skill development platform for kids of age 5 to 15 years. And this platform would end up being your kids' unfair advantage over other kids. The target audience for this platform are parents belonging to the upper middle class and the upper class strata, whose age is between 30 to 40 years and who have kids of age 5 to 15 years. Coming to the unique selling propositions, number one would be capstone project. There will obviously be regular assignments and quizzes, but there would also be capstone projects, which will enable students to apply whatever they've learned during the course and build something out of it. Second would be an option to explore a minor field of study for free of cost. Now we plan on launching courses on business, communication, and STEM. So for example, say that a student has ended up choosing STEM as his course, he can explore either communication or business as his minor free of cost. Third USP is curriculum designed in a way that enables students to learn things innovatively and practically. Coming to the revenue streams, the first stream would be pay per course. Second would be making partners and enrolling students via their reference, and they end up getting a certain cut for it. Now, these partners could be other skill development institutions, or they could be schools or coaching institutes. Third revenue stream is sponsorships. These would be given by brands that are interested in marketing their products or services on our platform. Fourth is a subscription-based model. Now, this is different than pay-per-course. In pay-per-course, the students would be given one-on-one sessions, but in a subscription-based model, they would have access to the app, where they would also have access to certain pre-recorded sessions or courses. And they would end up paying a certain fee for that monthly or quarterly or even yearly. Coming to go-to-market strategies, first would be a referral-based incentive model, where discounts would be given to both referrer and referee. Equal discounts would be given to both of them. Second would be free demo sessions. Third, value-packed webinars and workshops that would be hosted for free of cost. Fourth, as mentioned earlier, an option to study something extra for free of cost. Coming to the pricing, the service is 1-year courses for kids on STEM, business, and communication. The course curriculum will be based on age groups with different levels. The service pricing is 33,000 rupees per term, which would include 48 classes, and this would be conducted over a period of 6 months as a semester. Financial roadmap. Coming to the financial roadmap, the expenses include one-time expenses that are app development, web development, branding, designing, company formation, curriculum development. Then there are certain monthly expenses, that is marketing, rent, business operation costs, employee salaries, to teachers, to operation executives, and to sales executives. Then there are certain yearly expense charges, that is maintaining the app yearly and legal consulting and compliance charges. And fourth is a miscellaneous fund, the contingency fund. Now this sums up to around 13 lakh rupees. This investment sums up to around 13 lakh rupees. Now, as per the business model, teachers will be paid 40% of the total product price. They would be paid 270 rupees per session. So that comes up to around 40% of the total price. Partners and salesperson will be paid 15% for their reference, and 10% will be considered as the business operation cost. So that would leave 35% as the profit margin. Now, the target for enrolling students for one term in the first year is 150. When we enroll 73 students, we will be able to break even the investment. And after 150 students, after enrolling 150 students, profit will be approx 9 lakh rupees. Coming to the competitive analysis, first competitor is White Hat Junior. They have courses on tech, music, and animation. But my platform will have courses on business, communication, and STEM. Second is Beyond School. This platform is quite similar, but they do not have an option for kids to explore something additional as a minor field of study. So my platform will provide that. Coming to challenges and solutions, the first challenge would be to develop a top-notch curriculum. The solution to that would be to collaborate with experts in the industry. Second would be retention of teachers. The solution to that would be rewards, awards, and good packages for them. Third would be reaching the target audience in a speedy manner. And for this, the solution would be to have strong marketing campaigns, which also involve certain known personalities and influencers. Fourth would be scaling. The solution for this would be good service and strong marketing strategies and analytics. Coming to key resources, their technology, top-notch curriculum, teachers, and management team. Key activities would be hosting live sessions, sales and marketing, customer support, and business development. Thank you.
Yeah, please stop your screen sharing and go for feedback session.
Shall I start?
Yeah, please. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Mauli, what I wanted to ask you was, your company is registered, right?
No.
No, you said private limited.
No, it's not my company. I'm a student there.
Oh, you're a student there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're not the founder of this particular.
No, it's in ideation stage.
Okay, fine. Got it. Thanks.
Okay.
Mauli, what about the content? How will you aggregate the content for this purpose? What's the way you want to do that?
Aggregate as in to build the curriculum.
From where you will get the content? Is the content readily available, or you will be developing by yourself with the help of teachers, or how it is?
Yes, I will be developing it with the help of teachers. The key would be to do a lot of research around topics and get certain headers and then get it developed with the help of experts on those topics.
And then in that case, that's how you want to share 45% of your revenue with the teachers for this purpose only, for the content?
No. The curriculum would be developed in advance. The teachers would be trained and they would have to teach whatever is allocated per session. They're being paid 270 rupees per session and the total cost is 33,000. So when you divide that, they end up getting 40% of the entire product cost.
Okay. Thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Any other time for one more feedback from any other jury member? Kashyap bhai, do you want to come in? Gautam madam, any feedback from you?
Yeah, I think it is the need of the hour, and I like it when you said that the skills. I mean, the problem is real. I mean, children are facing this problem of no skill development, and I think it's a very nice product. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Maulik sir.
I think everything has been said and covered, but what's really important over here going forward is going to be how do you create the engagement?
Right.
Yeah. I think I'm not sure whether you covered that in your presentation or not. If not, kindly do so, because this is where you will be able to really, drive the maximum to be able to start people thinking more creative. Involvement is something which is very important to be able to drive that aspect, right? Think about different ways of doing so. Yeah. And again, creating community of learners. I'm not sure whether I heard that of creating a community, but if not, it is not there, then I think you should think of that, because that kind of, it always drives. And when you have learning, people love to be more visible and showing what they've learned, what they have done, right? And they feel good about it and nothing wrong about it. So using this, you can possibly drive more attention towards what you're doing, get more learners, get more people to learn this interesting things. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Time is up. Molly, thank you for your time today. You can exit the room. Yeah, best of luck.
Thank you.
Judges, can you please pen down the scores? Can we have the next participant?
Yes, both are here. Its number is 175, Slesha and Niyati.
Please, Niyati, share your slides.
Is it visible?
It's visible. Can you change the slides? We'll check the movement. Okay, good. Go back to the first slide. Yeah. Just wait for the judges to complete the scoring. Okay.
Yeah.
So the next participant is 175, right? Yeah, 175. Can you open the profile? Everyone done with the scoring, judges?
Yes.
Yes.
Kashyap sir, Pradeep sir, done with the scoring?
Yeah, done.
Okay. So we can open up once, look for 175, Slesha and Niyati. Can we start the presentation?
Please go ahead. Start.
Yeah, please start. Yeah.
The skies are dark and your days are grey because you have no one to light your way. Greetings to everyone. I am Niyati Sogli with my teammate Slesha Patel to present our startup idea. Not everyone is fortunate enough to have a sibling or friend to share their feelings with, and this COVID situation has made it even worse by caging us in our own houses. People are scared of being judged by others. Thus, they end up bottling up their feelings, which often leads them to have mental illness like anxiety and depression. But if we don't take these feelings out on time, they will pop out. That is why we have Amy. Amy is a chatbot app which helps you if you are struggling through anxiety, depression, or any kind of mental illness, or when you just don't have anyone to talk to. Our target audience are well-educated English speakers who live in nuclear families and are well settled. Let us move on to the USP of our services. Who doesn't need a good listener? And sometimes advice is too unnecessary. That is why Amy provides you an option where you can decide if you want the AI to either just listen to you or give you advice. If required, you can contact professionals through our app. You can customize your bot so that it fits your description of a perfect friend. Where words fail, music speaks. By suggesting and playing songs based on your moods and emotions, Amy can provide the music lovers their right harmony. Yoga and peace are well known as a couple. providing meditation sessions with some basic yogas can provide you your right harmony. Let us move on to the revenue streams of our app. 70% of our revenue comes from our monthly and yearly subscriptions, which are 500 rupees per month and 5,000 rupees per year. Since our app is customizable on how your bot looks, some of these customizations will be only available if purchased, making the next 15% of our revenue. 10% of it comes from ads that are relevant. The rest 5% is from rewarded videos. Moving on to the go-to-market strategies. Our main go-to-market strategy is to organize health campaigns in schools, colleges, NGOs, basically the places where we can find our perfect audience. Getting the app professionally recommended is also one of the ways to promote it. We will consult doctors, psychologists, and therapists to recommend our app. One of our more ways to market our app is providing free subscription for the first month. To increase the number of downloads, we'll provide beneficial promo codes on sharing and downloading the app. Last but not the least, we'll get influencers to promote our app to their viewers and fans. Now, I would like to hand it over to my teammate Slesha Patel.
Thank you, Niyati. Now, on to the pricing and costing of a service. The pricing of a service is that there will be subscriptions which will cost 500 rupees per month and 5,000 rupees per year. In customizing your bot, there are things which are purchasable, which will range from rupees 10 to rupees 70. The costing of a service is that we will need to pay wages to psychiatrists, and to maintain our app and getting it not hacked and keep it from bugged can also cost. Now on to a financial roadmap of 1 year. We expect to earn about 2.5 crores from subscriptions and about 50,000 rupees from customizations. Now on to the expenditure. We will need around 4 lakh rupees to develop the app and about 60,000 rupees per year to maintain it. Marketing our app, we will need 62,500 rupees, and trademarking our company, we will need around 9,000 rupees. Legal consulting and compliance charges will cost 15,000 rupees, and we will need to pay salaries of per year to psychiatrists and psychologists of 36 lakh rupees. Our competitors are therapy centers and an app named Visa. Our main competitor are therapy centers, which are basically places where they give therapy treatment through various ways like yoga, meditation, acupuncture, massages, Ayurvedic treatments, etc. Visa is a therapy app which is for mental illness like anxiety, depression, and it also reveals stress and anxiety. Now on to the challenges that we might face. Creating a self-developing AI and maintaining it requires money. So funding will be one of the major problems that we will face. Contacting NGOs and getting in contact with mental health institutions can be a solution. Getting a team to make the app and maintain it is also a challenge. Sites like Fever.com and local contacts can help us get the required bug fixers, app coders, etc. With the spread of our app, the user requirements will increase, and the keeping up with the demand and providing our customers an efficient service can be difficult. Keeping a track of recent mental health issues and taking criticism positively can be a solution. Team conflicts can be a major hurdle to a team's success. Not neglecting the fights and give everyone the opportunity to share their point of view can be a way to minimize the conflicts. The key resources are that we will need an app coder and a psychologist or psychiatrist to get our customers through their mental illness. Thank you. Any questions?
Yeah. So you can stop the screen sharing. Judges, please go ahead.
Yeah, just 1 sec. Just let them be there. Okay, so they'll be there, right? Okay.
Yeah, they are here. They are here.
Okay. So which grade and which school?
7th standard from Gandham School.
Okay, what is the meaning of trademark? Actually, I don't know. Can you explain? Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Trademarking is we have to
Your
just get our
yeah, तो आपका volume बहुत low आ रहा है. Just speak again. Try to reply.
but trademarking means we will have to just get our apps copyrighted and all those things.
Okay. And what is compliance?
Some issue with your voice. Can you unmute and do that command once again? Unmute again. Unmute. No. You can hear us properly?
थोड़ा पास से बोलेंगे तो हो जाएगा. नियति थोड़ा स्क्रीन के नजदीक आके बात कीजिए.
No, I think they are on mute only. आप mute पे हो.
नहीं, unmute किया
No, I can see them. I can see them muted.
Okay.
Yeah. Now
Check now. श्लेषा, आप कुछ बात कर सकते हैं? No.
Okay.
There might be technical glitches. Yeah.
Not possible to talk. If your voice is not coming, they want answers. No, the voice is not coming.
No problem. We can have the other juries give their comments, please.
Yeah, please. Okay, wait. The juries can give you comments at least. You can take the feedback. Okay, just hold on. Yeah, some feedback, please.
This what you have thought. There are other applications which really do this. Yeah, and what's your differentiator?
Sir, they would not. They are not able to answer.
You cannot say that.
Because the voice is not coming through.
Okay.
So we are just looking for some feedbacks. If you can fill the gaps that they have missed, that would be great.
Okay. See, your presentation was good. Okay, make it more around. Reduce the text more. Okay, make it more around your idea in terms of what you will do, and if you can present in more pictorial form, that will be great. Okay, there is more from the presentation point of view, but overall this is need of the hour, so that is good. Refine further more on this, understand your competition more, refine your idea that how will you beat your competition. There are several people who are doing this already. Okay, thank you.
So, there was one question from Gautam madam. What is compliance is? Can you reply it in the chat while they are scoring you? Can you do that? Can you type and reply if you have some knowledge around it? Please do that. Let's give a try. Chat pe dalo. Judges, please take your time to score them. Let's hope that they reply. Let's see. You can score them. आया आवाज आया अभी आपका. बहुत लो है. Type it. It's okay. Type it fast, quickly.
Okay, yes. क्या बोल फिर से?
Meanwhile, Jigar, you can get the next participant in. Let him settle down.
He is in the room. Next participant number is 042 Krishna Tanmay Shah.
Okay. Gautam madam, they have a reply. Ma'am, we don't know exactly, but it's something about guidelines. That is what they have.
Okay,
Yeah.
good enough. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's good. Having understanding of trademark and compliance at this
It's
stage
actually
is
very good.
because you have to understand what you are doing, why you should protect your idea and how, right? Good. Thank you.
Thank you. Good attempt. Thank you, both of you. Bye. Bye. You can exit the room. Yeah. I hope you are done with the scoring. And we have the next participant. His number is 042 Krishna Tanmay Shah.
Good evening, everyone.
Krishna, can you share your slides? Can we check
Yes,
them?
sir. Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes. Can you change the slide once?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Come back to the first slide. Come back to the first slide. Jury, can we start the presentation? Are you good to go?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Krishna, your time starts now. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. I am Krishna Tanmay Shah from Sri SVSD Day Boarding School, Killa Padi, Valsad, Gujarat, studying in class 9th B. My startup idea is the recycled tire railing. Now, I would like to elaborate my startup idea more. The problem statement of my idea is, whenever there is accident on the road, there is loss of human life, damage to vehicles, and metal railings. These three are the major aspects of the vehicles and materials on the road. Whenever there is accidents on roads or highways, there is death to human life. The vehicles are crushed and the metal railings are torn apart, which causes harmful damage to our nature, due to which the government has to spend approximately rupees 10,000 to 15,000 per kilometer to manage and maintain road railings and damaged road accessories. And parallelly, India produces approximately 1 billion scrap tires annually or per year. But only 100 million scrap tires are recycled from 1 billion. The rest 900 million are dumped or thrown away to create toxic waste and harmful oils emitting in the nature. The innovative solution and target audience of my project is, I can involve different processes in the recycling tires. I can do crumbs of the tires and make it sustainable and all-weather resistant rubber railing and other rubber-based items like gym paver blocks and indoor and outdoor playground tiles, by which government money and resources can be saved. My targeted audience are Ministry of Road and Transportation and DRDO, which I can do a contract with for a month or annually per year to install my railings on the road. So I can contact builders and construction houses for their new and existing projects of children's play area, where I can install scrap crumb tire mats. When a children hits the ground, it does not hit pretty bad, and it allows rainwater passage to the ground. My USP of the product is made of 100% recycled tire to reduce the pollution and toxic waste created by the tire. The elasticity of rubber saves heavy damage to vehicles and less losses, and hence helps in the vehicles and as well as human life. Due to less damage to vehicles, we can save a lot of human life. And government properties. As we can save government properties, there is a huge savings in government money and resources. The recycled rubber railings are cheap to manufacture and very cost efficient to maintain. The government has to spend 1/4 the cost of metal railings to install and maintain the rubberized road railings on the road. My go-to-market strategies for the project are: establish tie-ups with Ministry of Road and Transportation and apply for tenders which are available for applying new railings every month or every year. I can arrange static demos for the people and department to see. Static demo is also known as product demo and live demo to NHAI, where they will check the durability, elasticity, and the proof of concept of my project to apply and achieve patents for our utility, for our design, and for our processes to create a monopoly in the market. If we have a monopoly, we have a huge profitable business. To get ARAI approval, ARAI, also known as Automobile Research Association of India, of vehicle damage friendly. So it is a possibility that whenever our railings are installed on the road, whenever a vehicle collides with the rubber railings, there is not much impact to the vehicle, human life, and the nature. My multiple revenue streams are by selling and getting AMC, annual maintenance contract, for children play area. It is a good setup for increasing revenue of my company. Installation in industries for cushioning of machinery, of heavy machinery and vibrating machinery, and also to install in insulation so no person can get electric shock from the insulation. As we all know, rubber is a bad conductor of electricity. Install the road railings on the road to get AMC, the rubberized road railings to get AMC and maintain them. My product or service and cost is, this is a ballpark figure and it is in a prototype stage. So the approximate cost of manufacturing, installing and maintaining recycled rubber railing is approximately rupees 88.96 lakhs per kilometer for 2-lane roads, which is subdivided into 2 equal parts. Fresh install rupees 550 and maintenance rupees 128 is equal to rupees 668 per running feet for 2-lane road. My market study or competitive analysis is, India has a total of 5,45,760 kilometer metal railing installed only in 4-lane road, and parallelly, scrap tire pollution is increasing by 10% every year after year. So this is a big opportunity, an ocean of opportunity, where I can convert the scrap tire into railings to create a wonderful, eco-friendly, non-polluting and cost-effective rubberized road railings. So this ocean of opportunities can help me stand in front of metal railings, as the metal railings price are increasing and they are now 140 lakhs per kilometer just to make and install. This is an approximate rate. My challenges and solutions are, we do not know how we will make the durable and strength rubberized recycled railings compared to metal railings. For that, we will need expert advice and expert help. If I can establish a manufacturing unit or to search a contract manufacturer who is in the same line with the exact quality and quantity that we require, again, this is an impossible task to find out. In that case also, we need expert help. There are not enough funds to make 3-kilometer samples to build our final goal of creating a prototype and further so on. My key resources and activities are detailed study and prototype creation in accordance with ARAI and NHAI to take my project to next level. Trials and sampling with the Rubber Institute is most necessary and the must to do. Certification and clearance from the Rubber Board is a necessary thing and it is the key resource and activity for my project. Authentication from IIT, NIT and IIM for feasibility and validation of concept and prototype. It is a key resource and activity for the project and it will help my business grow hugely successful. My financial roadmap for 1 year is, this financial roadmap year is for a prototype creation. To establish process of manufacturing and creating SOP, systematic operations procedure for the first 3 months, get all the necessary certifications and approvals. This will require far more funds which will have to be arranged. Create a perfect business plan and detailed project report and start my startup journey with pitching to different investors and institutions. Hence, I conclude my final goal is to make wonderful, eco-friendly, non-polluting, and cost-effective rubberized road railings. Thank you.
Thank you, Krishna. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Feedback time from
Hi,
Julie.
Krishna. Let me start. So,
Yes,
how did
ma'am.
you get this idea from? Where did you get this idea from?
Ma'am, I was traveling to my Vapi where my Nana stays and I saw an accident near the highway of Vapi, and the railing was pretty much damaged, vehicle was damaged, and I saw 2-3 bodies of human life laid down near that. And not from far away that scenario, there was a load of dumped tires. It was just lying there. So I started to think, what does this dumb tire do to the nature? Or why is it sitting ideally? So I started researching, and what I found out that they are emitting harmful gases and oils to the nature if they are set ideally or dumped. And the material the metal railings are made of is very low. So when there is a collision with the accident, they are torn apart or they are gone far away. So I decided, how can I do mixture of both to save the nature, human life, and vehicle by only doing one thing? And I decided and researched more and found out to make a railing from the scrap recycled tire.
Who is your guide, Krishna, in this project?
Ma'am, the biggest guide is my father.
Okay, so is he doing something about rubber? I mean, does he have a business in rubber?
And he has a business, he owns a factory, but his factory is in the dehydration of fruits and vegetables.
Okay, okay, okay. And how did you go about? Because I see the research is really good in your project. You know that you've given some statistics, and so how did you go about doing research? What was your main source?
Ma'am, my father also pointed me that you search about these points and these topics, and due to the competition, I found out more about these kind of things, that key resources and activities, USP, go-to-market strategies. I researched more about it, and I got these numbers and the material and everything information from the NHAI website and ARAI website.
And do you know, I mean, did you look up like, is there any country, I mean, anywhere in the world where they are using these kind of railings? Does it exist anywhere or it's an imaginary product?
No, ma'am, it does exist in two things. First, it is in NASCAR or F1 Formula One racing, just to prevent the no harm to the vehicle or the rider. And China police makes them with the spikes to stop criminal vehicles. But in the roads or highways, no, there is no rubber railings installed. All we can see is metal railings or metal grids.
Okay, very nice. Thank you.
Any other
Thank you,
feedback?
Krishna.
Yeah.
Best wishes to you. Great idea.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And thinking about sustainability as well, which is good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So time's up for the feedback. Thank you, Krishna.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you can exit the room. Judges, you can please score him. I think we have one last presentation after this, right, Jigar?
Yes, Krushit bhai, last one.
Yeah, so we'll quickly hurry up. We are almost touching 9:30. Get Raju in the room. So, jury, this will be the last presentation. So 9 presentations are completed. We are almost there in time. Can we get Raju in the room? Yeah.
Just a minute, Krushit bhai.
Okay. Okay.
He's here. He's in the room.
Yeah, he's in the room.
Okay.
Raju, you can show your slides.
Yes,
Yeah, you can show your slides. Okay, we can see the slides. Yeah. Okay, they are moving. Okay. Come to the first line and hold on. Yeah. Till the jury finish the scoring of the last.
Okay.
The participant number, the last participant number is 072. You can look for him. 072. Jury, are we good to go?
Yes.
Pradeep sir, Kashyap sir.
Yes, yes. Go. Please proceed.
Okay.
Please proceed. Yeah.
Raju, your time starts now. Yeah.
So hello and good evening to everyone. I am Raju and I am here for FACE, that is Finance Expert Services. तो मैं आपको शुरू में एक इंसिडेंट सुनाऊंगा. एक रिहाना नाम की सिंगर है जिसका नेट वर्थ बाय इन द अर्ली 2009 55 करोड़ था, जो कि बाय द एंड ऑफ द ईयर 70% के वेल्थ लॉस में थी. ऐसा इसीलिए क्योंकि उसके फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजर ने उसको गलत एडवाइस दी थी. अब आपका फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजर भी आपको गलत एडवाइस दे सकता है. ऐसा क्यों होता है? क्योंकि एक अच्छा लीगल सर्विस प्रोवाइडर ढूंढने में 1 महीने तक का समय लगता है और बहुत एफर्ट डालने पड़ते हैं, जो कि लोगों को आज तो सब कुछ एकदम चुटकियों में चाहिए, तो जल्दबाजी में बहुत सारी गलतियां कर बैठते हैं और इसीलिए ये सारी चीजें होती है. तो क्या हो अगर एक ऐसी वेबसाइट हो जहाँ पे सारे क्वालिफाइड लीगल सर्विस प्रोवाइडर अफोर्डेबल प्राइस में, जैसे कि सीए, लॉयर, एडवोकेट सब अफोर्डेबल प्राइस में एक ही जगह पे मिल जाए, तो आपका 1 महीने का काम 1 घंटे में भी हो सकता है और 1 मिनट में भी हो सकता है. सो दिस इज माय आइडिया, फाइनेंस एक्सपर्ट सर्विसेज. तो अगर हम अपने टारगेट ऑडियंस की बात करें तो टारगेट ऑडियंस में पहले बिजनेस ओनर्स, सेकंड लीगल सर्विस प्रोवाइडर्स, देन स्टार्टअप फाउंडर्स, देन कंपनी मैनेजर्स एंड सेक्रेटरीज, स्मॉल इनकॉर्पोरेशन एंड इंडस्ट्रीज, एंड लास्ट आते हैं सम बिजनेस मैनेजिंग फर्म्स. सो अगर हम हमारे यूनिक सेलिंग प्रपोजिशन की बात करें तो एक है टर्न अराउंड टाइम, जो कि हमारे यहाँ पे बहुत ही लेस होगा. देन हमारे यहाँ पे फ्री कंसल्टेशन प्रोवाइड की जाएगी, जो कि 100% फ्री ऑफ चार्ज होगी, जो कि आपको चैट के थ्रू कंसल्ट किया जाएगा. देन हमारे यहाँ गारंटी है कि अगर आपका काम हमारे यहाँ से नहीं हुआ या तो कोई आपको नुकसान हुआ तो 100% आपका पैसा वापस दिया जाएगा, जिसपे कुछ टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस है. लास्ट 30 मिनट का ट्रायल आपके एक्सपर्ट के साथ हम लोग फ्री में सेट करके देंगे, जिससे आप अपने नेगोशिएट करके डिसीजन मेकिंग कर सकते हैं. अब हम लोग आएंगे रेवेन्यू मॉडल्स पे. रेवेन्यू मॉडल में पहला है रिम्यूनरेशन चार्जेस, जो कि हम 15 से 20% जितना चार्ज करेंगे. देन अब रैंकिंग फीस, अगर किसी एक्सपर्ट को उसके प्रोफाइल को किसी सर्टेन कीवर्ड पे टॉप पे रैंक करवाना है तो उनसे रैंकिंग फीस लेंगे. देन पेड पार्टनरशिप करेंगे हम लोग अमेजोन, बोट, फ्लिपकार्ट वगैरह के साथ पार्टनरशिप करके उनके जो डिस्काउंट वाउचर्स है वो हम अपने क्लाइंट एंड एक्सपर्ट को फ्री में प्रोवाइड करेंगे. देन मंथली मेंबरशिप, जहाँ पे हमने कुछ हमारे पैकेजेस सोचे जिसके अंदर स्मॉल बिजनेसेस एंड स्टार्टअप्स के लिए वो पैकेजेस होंगे, जिनको अपनी कंपनी का रजिस्ट्रेशन से लेके आईपीओ अगर हो रहा है तो उधर तक की सारी सर्विसेज इंक्लूडेड मिलेगी. तो वो एक हमारा और रेवेन्यू मॉडल है. नेक्स्ट है एजुकेशनल कोर्स, जो कि हम खुद के बनाएंगे या तो यूडेमी जैसी साइट के साथ पार्टनरशिप करके हम दे रहे होंगे, जिधर मेन पर्पस लोगों को लॉज के बारे में एजुकेट करना रहेगा. अभी हमारी मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटेजी क्या है? तो पहला है इन्फ्लुएंसर. तो हम लोग इन्फ्लुएंसर को पे करेंगे, वो हमारी मार्केटिंग करेंगे और उनके पास जो लिंक होगी उस लिंक के थ्रू जितने हमारे क्लाइंट्स आ रहे होंगे उनको एक सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ कमीशन मिलेगा, प्लस क्लाइंट को साइन अप के बाद फ्री पहला एक्सपर्ट 100% फ्री मिलेगा. देन हमारे अफिलिएट प्रोग्राम्स हो गए कुछ, जहाँ पे अगर कोई हमारी ले जाता है और हमारे यहाँ क्लाइंट्स लेके आता है तो क्लाइंट्स की एक्सपर्ट के साथ परचेसिंग होगी, तभी उनको कुछ सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ मनी मिल रहा होगा. देन फ्री प्रोग्राम्स करेंगे जिधर हम लोग लॉ इन फाइनेंस अवेयरनेस वेबिनार एंड प्रोग्राम करेंगे लोगों के साथ. एंड इंडस्ट्रियल मार्केटिंग, जिधर इंडस्ट्रीज के लिए हमारे कॉम्बो पैकेजेस हो गए, जिधर उन लोग को सीए, लॉयर एंड कंपनी सेक्रेटरीज वो सब एक ही जगह पे वन स्टॉप सॉल्यूशन की तरह प्रोवाइड किया जाएगा. अब हमारी कॉस्टिंग एंड प्राइसिंग क्या है? तो हमारी कॉस्टिंग मेनली रहेगी प्रोफेशनल चार्जेस एंड हमारा नेट प्रॉफिट इस पे रहेगा अप्रोक्सीमेटली 20% एज ऑफ नाउ. तो हमारी कंपनी रजिस्ट्रेशन का जो सर्विस है उस पे 1500 से 3000 हमारी कॉस्टिंग रह सकती है, 2000 से 3000 हमारा नेट प्रॉफिट हो सकता है. बिजनेस प्रॉब्लम कंसल्टिंग में 3000 से ज्यादा की हम लोग की कॉस्ट हो सकती है, जहाँ पे 5000 से ज्यादा की प्राइसिंग हो सकती है एंड 2000 से ज्यादा का हम लोग का प्रॉफिट हो सकता है. क्रिमिनल एडवोकेट्स की बात करूं तो क्रिमिनल एडवोकेट में अब डिपेंड करता है कि किस केस के लिए लड़ा जा रहा है, किस कोर्ट में लड़ा जा रहा है। हमने एक एवरेज एस्टीमेट निकाला है जिससे पता चला है 6 लाख पर हियरिंग इन हाई कोर्ट एडवोकेट्स के लिए रहता है, जिसकी प्राइसिंग हम लोग 6,30,000 से ऊपर लगा सकते हैं, जहां हमारा नेट प्रॉफिट 30,000 के अराउंड हो सकता है। और उसके अलावा भी दूसरी सर्विसेज है जिसके अंदर जो प्रोफेशनल्स है वो अपने क्लाइंट किस हिसाब की सर्विसेज चाहते हैं उस हिसाब से प्राइसिंग जो है वो फाइनल करते हैं। तो इसके लिए उनके प्राइसेस जो है वो वेरी करते हैं, उनका क्लाइंट क्या चाहता है, उनको सर्विस क्या देनी है। तो अब हमारा फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग जो है वो नेक्स्ट ईयर ये रहेगा, रेम्यूनरेशन, रैंकिंग फीस, पेड पार्टनरशिप, मंथली मेंबरशिप एंड एजुकेशनल कोर्सेज में सबसे ज्यादा हमारा रेवेन्यू हो रहा होगा ईयरली मंथली मेंबरशिप से 36.6 लाख का। उसके ऊपर एक्सपेंडिचर्स हमारे होंगे वेब डेवलपमेंट प्लस होस्टिंग चार्जेस, मार्केटिंग, ब्रांडिंग एंड डिजाइनिंग का मिला के मोटा मोटा 5 लाख। ट्रेड मार्किंग, कंपनी फॉर्मेशन, लीगल कंसल्टिंग एंड कॉम्प्लायंस चार्जेस का मिला के मोटा मोटा और 5 लाख। फिर हमारा सबसे ज्यादा कोई एक्सपेंडिचर है तो वो हमारे एम्प्लॉय की सैलरी जो कि 28 लाख जितनी जा सकती है। उसके ऊपर हमारा मिसलेनियस अमाउंट 5 लाख जैसा होगा। तो सब कुछ मिला के ओवरऑल एनुअल रेवेन्यू हमारा हो सकता है 28 लाख रुपीस तक का, जो कि इतना बड़ा नंबर नहीं है। पर हम स्टार्टिंग में हमारा मार्जिन बहुत कम रखेंगे और जैसे जैसे हम लोग इस बिजनेस में आगे बढ़ेंगे और हम लोगों के दूसरे के साथ टाई अप होने लगेंगे, ट्रस्ट बिल्ड होगा, वैसे हम हमारा मार्जिन इंक्रीज कर सकते हैं एंड नए नए बिजनेस मॉडल्स हम लोग ला सकते हैं। अब हमारे कंपेटिटर की एनालिसिस, वकील सर्च हमारा एक कंपेटिटर है और उनके हमने रिसर्च की तो पता चला कि अफिलिएट कॉन्टेक्ट्स के थ्रू वो लोग अपने क्लाइंट्स को हैंडल करते हैं, जहाँ पे अगर आपने 100% फी पे कर दिए तो भी आपको अफिलिएट कॉन्टेक्ट मिलेंगे। यानी कि अगर आपको पर्सन सी का कॉन्टेक्ट करना है तो आपको वो पर्सन ए से कांटेक्ट करवाएगी, ए बी से करवाएगा और बी से होके आप सी तक जाओगे। तो हमारे यहाँ फेस में आपको डायरेक्ट सी का कनेक्शन करके कांटेक्ट करवा दिया जाएगा। उनका सर्विस क्वालिटी जो है वो इतना ज्यादा अच्छा नहीं है, मतलब उनका जो प्राइसिंग है वो सर्विस क्वालिटी के साथ जस्टिफाई नहीं हो रहा है, उसके बारे में हम आगे बात करते हैं। एंड उनका जो टर्न अराउंड टाइम है वो जो उन लोगों ने क्लेम किया है उससे बहुत ही ज्यादा है, जो उन लोगों ने प्रॉमिस किया है उसके अंदर डिलीवर नहीं हो पा रहा है। एंड उनके पास बहुत ही सारे अनसेटिस्फाइड क्लाइंट्स है, वो आपको इन रिव्यूज से पता चलेगा। इन पहले रिव्यू में तो इन भाई को जीएसटी रजिस्टर करने की जरूरत नहीं थी, तो भी उन लोगों ने जीएसटी रजिस्टर करवाया। इन दूसरे में ये कहते हैं कि ये जो वकील सर्च से उन्होंने परचेसिंग की है वो उनकी लाइफ की सबसे वर्स्ट परचेसिंग है। एंड उसी के अलावा ये दूसरा एग्जांपल है जिसके और ऐसे सारे नेगेटिव रिव्यूज पे वकील सर्च का एक यही कॉपी पेस्ट किया गया आंसर है कि हम लोग अपॉलॉजी मांगते हैं और इस जगह पे आप आके आपका क्वेरी सॉल्व कर सकते हो। और ऐसे सिर्फ इतने ही नहीं है, इनके बहुत सारे नेगेटिव रिव्यूज है जो कि इधर पूरी स्क्रीन पे भर चुके हैं मेरे। तो इनके बहुत ज्यादा नेगेटिव रिव्यूज है जिससे आप कह सकते हैं कि उनकी सर्विस क्वालिटी उनके प्राइस के साथ जस्टिफाई नहीं कर रही है। और उन्होंने क्लेम किया कि 20 दिन के अंदर वो लोग आपका बिजनेस रजिस्टर करके देंगे। तो इसमें मैं आपको एक ही चीज कहूंगा, ये सब दोगलापन है। उनका जो भी नेगेटिव रिव्यू है उसके अंदर 70% नेगेटिव रिव्यू इसीलिए है क्योंकि उन्होंने 6 महीने पहले ही पूरा एडवांस पेमेंट कर दिया है, तो भी उनका अब तक रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं हुआ है। तो ये 20 दिन और 6 महीने का जो डिफरेंस है उसको अगर हम फील कर सकते हैं तो हम लोग वकील सर्च से भी अच्छा प्रॉफिट कर सकते हैं। अब हमारे मार्केट स्टडी में हमें पता चला है कि द ग्लोबल लीगल सर्विस मार्केट साइज इज एंटिसिपेटेड टू रीच $1,000 बिलियन बाय 2025। एंड ये इकोनॉमिक टाइम की रिपोर्ट कहती है कि रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ न्यू कंपनीज जंप बाय 26% लास्ट ईयर। और अगर ये नंबर फ्यूचर में बढ़ता है तो हमारे पास एक बहुत बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी हो सकती है, एटलीस्ट 1/4 या 1/3 या तो 1/2 जितना मार्केट हम कवर कर सकते हैं। एंड अब हमारे चैलेंजेस क्या है? तो पहला चैलेंज है हमारे न्यू रेगुलेशंस अगर गवर्नमेंट लाते हैं तो हम क्या करेंगे। तो रेगुलेशन के अकॉर्डिंग हम लोग अपने आप को चेंज करेंगे, थोड़ा नुकसान में जाना पड़ेगा कोई बात नहीं, फिर बाउंस बैक करेंगे और हमारी ट्राई होगी कि उस नए रेगुलेशन के ऊपर हम सर्विस देने वाली पहली कंपनी बने। देन हमारे कंपटीशन एक्सपर्ट के बीच में अगर कंपटीशन लग जाता है तो क्या होगा। तो अगर पहला एक्सपर्ट अगर कम प्राइस में अच्छी सर्विस दे रहा है और दूसरा ज्यादा प्राइस में अच्छी सर्विस दे रहा है तो उधर कंपटीशन हो सकता है। पर अगर किसी की सर्विस बहुत ही ज्यादा अच्छी है तो उसके प्राइस के लिए लोग नहीं सोचेंगे, उनकी सर्विस की तरफ जाएंगे, तो यहाँ पे कंपटीशन ऑटोमेटिकली हैंडल हो सकता है। हमारे की रिसोर्सेज क्या है? तो एक फिजिकल रिसोर्सेज जहाँ पे व्हीकल, ऑफिस एंड कंप्यूटर्स होगा। सेकेंड, इंटेलेक्चुअल रिसोर्स जहाँ पे वेबसाइट, ब्रांडिंग, कॉपीराइट एंड डेटाबेस के रिसोर्सेज हो सकते हैं। एंड ह्यूमन रिसोर्स जहाँ टेक को फाउंडर चाहिए, एक अच्छी टीम चाहिए। तो यही था मेरा प्रेजेंटेशन। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर वैल्यूएबल टाइम। एंड अगर आपके पास भी क्वेश्चंस है, सो आई विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू एड्रेस देम।
Thank you, Raju.
Krishna, no? The name is Krishna?
No, Raju.
Raju. Okay.
Yes,
So Raju, in
Yes.
India, what happens is CA, वकील, हाँ, ये दोनों तो ट्रस्टेड लोग ही चाहते हैं ना?
हाँ।
तो आप ट्रस्ट कैसे डेवलप करोगे ये प्लेटफॉर्म पे?
तो मैम हम लोग पहले तो 30 मिनट का एक सेशन देंगे जिधर उन लोग से पर्सनली एक टच बन जाएगा, तो शायद उन लोग का एक ट्रस्ट बन सकता है। एंड दूसरी बात, उन लोग की यहाँ पे हम लोग ऐसे ही प्रोफाइल नहीं बना देंगे, हम लोग पे कुछ वेरिफिकेशंस करेंगे, उनके बाद उनकी प्रोफाइल हमारे वेबसाइट पे लिस्ट होगी। तो अगर उन लोग के अंदर हमें कुछ लगता है कि ये ट्रस्टेबल है और उनकी बहुत बड़ा पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस है और ये सब है, तो ही हम उनका वेबसाइट उधर लिस्ट करेंगे। और तो तभी लोगों को उनका वेबसाइट मिले, उनका प्रोफाइल मिलेगा और तभी वो लोग सर्विस दे सकेंगे।
चलो शॉर्टकट बताती हूँ क्या करना है, ठीक है? आप
Yes.
पहले तो आप खुद को इंडेमनिफाई करो, मतलब जो भी कस्टमर के बीच और सीए या फिर वकील के बीच जो भी होता है, उसमें आपका कोई रोल नहीं है, आप सिर्फ मिला के दे रहे हो लोगों को, ओके?
Yes.
नहीं
Yes.
तो इसका डेफिशिएंसी, सर्विस डेफिशिएंसी की वजह से आप पे केस कर सकता है कोई भी, ओके? और
Okay.
दूसरा चीज, आप नॉन डिस्क्लोजर एग्रीमेंट दोनों को ऑन द साइट ही कराने के लिए बोलिए। मतलब एक
Okay.
या एक वकील उसका क्लाइंट का जो भी है बात है वो दूसरी जगह पे डिस्कस नहीं करेगा, ये आप वेबसाइट पे ही
Yes.
ऑटोमेटिकली साइन करा दो, है ना? सो
Okay. Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
नो वरी।
Other feedbacks, please.
This trust factor was the most important. Girija ji mentioned that, addressed it very well. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Kashyap bhai, you have any questions for the participant?
You could possibly also think of one more thing. You could possibly also think of publishing reviews to establish the trust factors going forward.
Yes.
As the feedbacks that you receive, inputs that you receive, that's something which you can put it over there to kind of
Yes,
create
sir. We
that.
already thought about that, and the expert will have some 5 ratings amongst their clients that they have handled on our side.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
So, Raju, you can exit the room.
Okay.
While judges will score you. Thank you for your time today. Yeah.
All the best.
The last participant to be scored.
This was the last participant, right?
This was the last participant. We have 5 minutes of closing ceremony for all of you. So once you are done with scoring, we will wind up the session in next 5 minutes. So two more things to be done. Once you're done with the scoring, I would like all the invited judges to, in very brief, give some feedback for the students. Jigar, can we have the students in the room?
Yes, just give me a minute.
Yeah, please get them quickly. On a few tips on how they can take this idea further. Irrespective of who wins the competition, you have been, mentoring startups and judging such competitions. For us, it is the first time. For them, it is the first time. So I will repeat the question. I want you to give tips to all the students who are present today on how they should further go about developing this idea further in their life career. So one by one, we can take turns and briefly address them. Few tips that you might have come across. So after you are done with the scoring, and students, we have invited the students to be in the room with us. They will be here shortly. The scoring is done, judges? All of you? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Gautam, madam, done with the scoring?
Yeah, yeah.
Students, quickly turn on your cameras if possible. Quickly. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Pradeep sir, can you take the lead and give some feedback?
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And
Krushit, students are coming, sir. Extremely
Okay.
sorry. Students are coming. Just wait for my call.
Oh, sure.
Just give me 30 seconds more.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, they are joining. Yeah, almost everyone is here.
Yeah, good to go. Yes, sir. Please, Pradeep, sir.
All right. Good evening once again to everyone. And it's amazing. In fact, the team, you all have done such a wonderful job and so well organized this whole session. In fact, it's one of its own kind. And so I must compliment you for all that. And thank you so much for inviting us. Now to the all participants, all the 10 teams, a very interesting chapter has started in your career, in your life, that you are almost about to become an entrepreneur, innovator. And the way you have addressed at your age, you have tried to understand the problem and then thought of the solution is really wonderful. That element itself, you must keep it live throughout your life. Basically, that would lead to a lot of innovation, and that's the quality of an entrepreneur. Never ever bother about one word, important word, which I want to highlight, is that word called failure. There is no word like failure as far as an entrepreneur is concerned. And we must replace it by what you call experience or learning. So keep learning, keep experiencing it. The great suggestions have come in from all jury members from here. So I think I wish you good luck and happy entrepreneurship to all of you. And I'm going to see all of you in some fashion or the other in next couple of years as a successful entrepreneur. Good luck to you all.
Kashyap bhai, can you come online for us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. First of all, I think kudos to startup Vapi team. I think Krushit, I think you guys have done fantastic job. I think such ideas and such energy coming from cities like Vapi is absolutely amazing to see. And I think also congratulations to all the 10 participants, because the kind of energy and enthusiasm and the passion that we see in each one of them is absolutely motivating for us also. I think that is something which we require, passion, I think, to succeed in life. And we could see that in each of these participants. Instead of going into specific individual comment, I think in general, what we would like to say that for each participant, because most of the guys are very young guys. So what, as a young person, when you're pursuing any such ideas, I think most important thing is to ask yourself few questions. And what are those questions? You should ask yourself what actually you're passionate about, what you're good at, and how you can monetize that opportunity, and then you'll find your sweet spot. I think if these participants can pursue their journey with this kind of passion, I am sure they are going to convert this idea into an amazing successful ventures. So I think all the best to all the participants and team Startup Vapi. Over to you, Krushit.
Thank you, sir. Gautam, madam.
Yeah, so first of all, of course, my compliments to the team. Very well arranged, and the kind of time that you all are giving, to these students is highly commendable. And for the students, I would say that actually it has always been the entrepreneurs who have been able to change the world. So entrepreneurs have to have a dream, which I can say that all of you have. But also the life of entrepreneur is not easy. Execution is very, very tough. So equip yourself, it's not only the money that you need, but equip yourself to kind of face all the challenges that you have. And number one is, I think, get a very good education. Try and get professional degrees. Some of you are in school, and it's not only internet startups, but I think India has a very bright future in manufacturing. So I think one girl wanted to do something in packaging, and there was this boy who wanted to do something in rubber. So please go and study those technologies. Like, to give you an example, like Cipla is one of the, largest pharmaceutical companies, but the promoter, Dr. Hamid, is studied from Oxford, right? Then Mukesh Ambani is from one of the best colleges, chemical colleges in Mumbai, and then he went to Stanford. So business is there, you already have started, thinking about that. But before that, get a very, very good degree, so where you get good networking, you get good professors, yeah, so that is going to help you a long way. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you.
me here. I really enjoyed myself.
Thank you. Maulik sir.
Well, thank you for this opportunity. And, it's great pleasure to be here amongst this young aspiring entrepreneurs. Thank you, Krushit and team, for organizing this and having me here. This was flawless, right? And I've been part of several more other such initiatives, and I experienced that this is done in a very, very good way. And I see that enthusiasm coming from all these aspiring young entrepreneurs. My big congratulations to them, to their families, to their teachers, to their mentors. And one thing which I would like to mention, that most of you have been coming from an angle of a problem solver, which is very important, right? I mean, you are not just applying technology, for example, for the sake of applying technology. You have to be a problem solver first. No matter whether this idea of yours, though I wish you very best that it is successful, and you must not be, taken aback just in case if it doesn't work out. You should be happy about yourself that you're a problem solver. The most important capability today in need, whether you're an entrepreneur or intrapreneur, or if you're working somewhere in future, you're a problem solver, and that ability of yours doesn't really go anywhere. Stay on that, number one. Second, as you move forward in your studies, in your careers, try to establish good relationships with people around you, right? Networking is not just connecting with people, right? But networking is about contributing both ways, where you are connected with people. And that helps you to bring in partnerships, a good team that you need for any idea to be successful in the future. That's a very important element, right? And third very important element is, when you are getting around to work on some new idea or a product idea or a business idea, okay, finances are at the core of it, right? Pick up good understanding of basics of finances. It's very important how to run a business, how to make sure that you are accountable as well. You bring in transparency, you bring in the understanding how things like fundings will work, how cash flow work, for example, basics, right? Most successful businesses are successful because of not just idea alone, but because they're able to manage their finances well, and because they have a good team to work along, right? Going forward, you should think about this, try to learn from this, share from all our jury members, our friends over here. And you know what? One thing is that if you are a problem solver, and I'm repeating this, okay, you are required, you are an asset, no matter where you go. Keep that on all the time. Thank you. Wonderful being here. Great knowing you all.
Teja, madam.
Yeah, so wonderful execution of this event. Kudos to you and your team. And secondly, the competitors are equally good when it came to their concepts, their presentation. They were all very well mentored, and the concepts are obviously all of them are have some or the other innovation in them.
Yeah.
And it is good to have that bent of mind. Okay. So to all the kids, keep that alive. Just keep thinking new stuff, and all new stuff always sounds crazy at first, but then ultimately crazy stuff becomes the trend, So don't worry if you sound crazy, or if people say, "Arey, what crazy idea," So nothing is crazy. Okay, just remember it is new, and as long as it is doable, just go on that path. So wishing you all the best. Thank you so much.
Yeah. We have invited our community mentor Parthiv Bhai. He will introduce himself and do a vote of thanks on behalf of us. Parthiv Bhai, please.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
First of all, as you said, this has been a long journey for Startup Vapi. It's almost more than a year since overall brainstorming sessions and getting it done right from the software and technological part to physically visiting the schools and colleges, getting the startup cells made up in their schools and colleges respectively, getting students on board this journey, and then of course our team members who had been their mentors, and our technical sides, and our Krushit, who has really put in a lot of efforts. But first of all, let me start with a big thank you to the wonderful jury here, right from Maulik ji, Gautami ji, Pradeep ji, Girija ji, and Kashyap ji. Big thank you from our side for because this was a first time event. So you all coming on board has really given up a lot of fillip to the event, and your profile has really given the students a lot of thinking to be done, that these people are reached to such a level that we definitely, if we do well in our fields, we can definitely reach to the stage where this jury is. So once again, a big thank you to all. And one thing I really missed was I expected one of the jury to be like Ashneer, but thank you that we didn't have any Ashneer here. And so the children were a bit tentative side, but they are really happy with a lot of wonderful feedbacks and a lot of nice suggestions and beautiful questions. I would say that very interesting questions. So they will really think deep down. If they have missed something on the bus, then they will definitely pick it up and take it forward. And especially congratulations and kudos to the aspiring entrepreneurs who have reached to the finals, the final 10. So you all really are you are the champions in the first 1.0 event of startup. Each one of you are a champion. So kudos to you, your family, and the school who have supported to reach to this level of top 10. All of you are winners, and we thank once again all the juries and all the schools and colleges for promoting the students to reach up to here. Thank you once again, Krushit.
Yeah, thank you, Parthiv. So, jury, how we will be ending this program is just in a brief, and then we end the session. So we'll be announcing the results, the scores that you have put in a couple of days. We'll be going for a physical event. One of the holidays, maybe Saturday, Sunday, and we'll be inviting students, parents, and the schools, where we'll be announced that day only. We will announce the winners. So top 3 winners will get a 1 lakh rupees funding from our side to make a prototype, and then we provide them a 3-month mentorship to do that. And after 3 months, if they are still willing to go ahead, we will connect them to angel investment or other bigger networks that are available in and around our region, like Mumbai or Surat, somewhere. So that is how we want to end the journey. And so it has been almost more than 6 months of execution, this, because it was a first season, and a lot of hard work from Jigar, Kunal, Vaibhav, many hours, daily hours of trainings of the students. One last request before we move. If today or tomorrow, if it's possible for you, jury, in 1 minute, if you can sum up the experience that you had with us today, we would like to play that video in our physical event when we do it. So in 1 minute, if you can sum up today or tomorrow and send the video to me, how your experience of judging this competition season 1 has been. It will be our lifelong memories. We'll always cherish them, and we'll also play them in our physical event whenever we do that in next week. Okay. Thank you so much once again, students. Wait for the result. We will call you and then give the presentation, and the showcase will happen. Thank you all once again. Jigar, yeah.
Thank you, Krushit, and everyone.
We could call them in the physical event as well as on Zoom or YouTube Live or something.
We will definitely coordinate invite, and if they are available on that day, we will definitely request them to come.
Yeah, please do that. Yeah,
okay?
Please do that.
We will definitely coordinate.
Yeah,
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know it's a little late, but thank you for your efforts today.
Thank you. Thank you, colleagues. As
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Best
Everyone.
wishes to everyone. Stay safe. Take care.
Good night. Thank you.
Kids, are you there? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So મજા આવી આજે બધાને?
હા સર બહુ જ.
ટેન્શન ખતમ કેમ પતિ ગયું ટ્રેનિંગ્સ તત્સમને હાસ થઈ ગયો હવે કોઈ પીચ નથી આપવાનું આગળ. કોણ નર્વસ થઈ ગયું હતું આજે? કોઈ anyone who was nervous a little? Krishna was a little nervous. Niyati, yes. Krishna was થોડુંક નર્વસ થઈ ગયા એવું લાગ્યું મને. Niyati was a little nervous. Raju was steady. Raju was not nervous, right? He was steady. Okay, good. Sania and Nadia બેમાંથી એક થોડુંક નર્વસ થયું તો એવું લાગ્યું મને. You stuck on the word, technical word, એક word હતો, you could not go beyond that. It happens, but આટલું લાંબુ presentation, 10 minute presentation આપવું, it's not a joke. સારા businessmen થાકી જઈ શકે. I think you all have done commendable job. We are satisfied. We are happy, but we will miss you also. Roj training sessions તમને સાંભળવાનું, we going to miss you. But hope તમને બધાને physical session માં જોઈએ, right? Parthibai, very soon.
Yeah, and I think so. These 10 are going to be our brand ambassadors for the 2.0 event.
Yes.
They are going to share their feedbacks about our event, how their journey started, how they reached up to the pinnacle of the top 10. So I'm sure this all participating students will definitely give the feedback to their individual schools and colleges.
Yes.
And I'm sure taking out of their experience, next time we would have to close our registration just before our closing date. I'm sure.
Yes. So kids, આજના photographs તમને share કરીએ છે ગ્રુપમાં. You can share that on social media, on your Facebook profile and Instagram profile. Tag Startup Vapi, okay? And physical event નું announcement જલ્દી જ થવાનું છે. We will soon meet. Jigar and everyone is now free. We will meet and finalize the schedule. Okay. That day you will have to once again give a presentation.
But it will be a smaller presentation.
Smaller presentation, just a showcase. આટલું lengthy નહીં. Maybe 2 to 3 minutes. નાનું એક presentation stage પર તમારે આપવાનું રહેશે, so that all the audience that come, they will listen to you. We will create that platform for you, and then program માં પછી એક result announce થશે. Okay.
And Krushit, one point here. I would request કે જે અત્યારે participants જે top 10 માં છે, they can just તમારું જે ગ્રુપ અત્યારે છે એમાં તમે નાખી દેજો કે તમને ફિઝિકલ ઇવેન્ટમાં કેટલા પાસીસ જોઈએ છે. Say for example, see if your mother and father both intend to come, just write down 2 plus 2, say your grandparents or your siblings, your sisters, sisters. So if we have the capacity to adjust more than 2, we'll allocate seats.
Yes. Okay.
તો તમે લોકો તમારા રીતે તમારા ઘરમાં વાત કરી અને ફેમિલી એન્ડ ફ્રેન્ડ્સ, ટીચર્સ, પ્રિન્સિપલ્સ બધાને પણ આપણે ઇન્વાઇટ કરશું. પણ યુ કેન રાઇટ ડાઉન કે મને 5 પાસ જોશે. My mother, father, my brother, sister, my uncle, my neighbor, જે પણ હોય, just give out. So we will decide whom to invite all, and then we'll take forward the event.
Teachers ને અમે directly school માં invite કરશું, so don't worry.
But you also start propagating that physical event. So we want that the need of passes should come from your side.
Yeah.
Let the first date declared and venues.
But
then we tell everyone to spread the words to the
at least this priority should be given to this finalist.
Yeah.
So at least their parents and their see if they are there with their grandnannies and grandparents, then at least they would love to attend such a session. So if we can accommodate, first we will give them priority, then to the next 30, then we'll go 100, and then maybe the whole we'll try how much passes we can allocate.
Okay. चलो, thank you
So,
everyone.
Yeah, students, अभी एक और सेशन है मेरा, वैभव सर का और कुणाल सर का. हम लोग आपको वापस बिठाएंगे 1 घंटा
और वापस ट्रेनिंग सेशन होगा.
अभी कुछ नहीं है, अभी कोई सेशन नहीं है, अभी सिर्फ आइसक्रीम खाने का सेशन करेगा. जिगर खिलाएगा सबको आइसक्रीम.
थक गए.
खुर्शीद भाई, they are like, उनका मुंह देखने जैसा था सब.
नादिया ने जैसे फिर पकड़ लिया, ये कहाँ अभी ऑटोमेट.
Nice one students. As per expected, ट्रायल राउंड में जैसा था उससे एक लेवल अप था. बहुत ही मजा आया, एंजॉय कर रहे थे हम, और आप भी एंजॉय करके बोल रहे थे, वो भी दिख रहा था. So thank you everyone to make this event successful.
Yeah, it is going to be a memorable event, and I hope के जो physical event हो इससे भी ज़्यादा memorable रहेगा. We want all of you to come without fail, okay? No matter what result कुछ भी हो, don't worry about it. Okay?
अच्छा, and Krushit, after the students leave, we five will अपना जे 5-6 जन.
Yeah, we stay back. Yeah.
चलो, bye students, good night.
चलो, bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye everyone.
बनके अभी exit.
Good work today. Good job. Good night.
Good job.
Good night.
Kevin.
विलास भाई रुका हो तुम. विलास भाई रुका.
विलास भाई, हाँ, એટલે હેવિન करके एक स्टूडेंट मैंने काढी रिमूव करना.
अच्छा, કોઈ હજી છે આવો વાળું?
આપણે 6 જણા છે બસ.
Okay. Just we are Krushit is so happy, he's jumping in his chair. The event has really gone off well. No doubt about it. Great. No doubt about it. अरे भाई,
બહુ સારું રહ્યું.
अरे Krushit stabilized भाई, હવે શાંતિ ભાઈ. Almost jumping on the air. I think so you hit the top of your ceiling. નહીં, બહુ સરસ. અને બચ્ચાઓ બધા એ લોકોના ફેસ પરથી દેખાતું હતું કે આ 3 જણની હાર્ડવર્ક ઇઝ રિયલી. કુણાલ, વૈભવ અને જ્યારે કોલેજના અને સ્કૂલના વિઝિટમાં વિલાસભાઈ એન્ડ ધ અધર્સ, રિયલી દે હેવ ગુડ. એટલે સરસ. 2-3 પોઈન્ટ્સ મને એવું લાગ્યું કે